20. We're in a 20 Windrunner Spire.
Were the last to visit these
So,
halls, they
see
threw
how this
their home
goes.
and their bond away.
A bunch of pugs, but they seem pretty chill. We just did the magisters together. It's gonna be my warm-up kit, and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling like playing the Mistweaver today. Gonna pop a power pot.
Which path will you choose?
Alright. Pop our defensive, get rid of ours. Dude, we're like jumping right into things today. Have Chi-Ji rolling, let's go and gotta use this spin rock. It's been a minute since I've played the Mistweaver. I literally haven't done like any keys these past few months on it, so it's a bit odd playing it again. We have Conduit plus Trinket. I'm kind of worried that my Trinket's going to get wasted into the thing that makes it take less damage. So I'm going to go ahead and early send my Conduit Trinket. This pack is already dead. Dude, shout out to Power Pots. Yo, what's up, Sargaric? How's it going? Happy Monday. Like I said, I just wanted to play... Whoa, tank, whoa, tank, whoa, tank. I just want to play some Mistweaver today. I was kind of feeling it. Did a warm-up key, and it went well. This group seemed pretty chill. So wanted to kind of just vibe today. Nice vibesy day. Let's go and get YouTube chat pulled up. Here, I believe we're going to kill the steward and pull down. But just once the steward's dead, then we'll keep on pulling through. Hey, how's it going? Sargaric, how's your Monday going? Dispel and cocoon. He did somehow dispel himself, so I did not need a cocoon. I know I should be spinning on 5 targets, but we are just trying to funnel down the steward. And once the steward's dead, then we're going to pull the rest of these groundskeepers down. Okay. The groundskeeper, or this pool is very tricky with this dragon hawk. I'm going to focus it, and I'm going to para it right once that fire spit channel starts. Then I still have it focused because I'm just watching this guy. This guy is the only danger of the spot. I like how this tank's doing it. A plus 20 Windrunner is not like the most wild thing in the world. So we don't need to do these like crazy pulls. We don't need to pull these spiders and stuff. Like, just focus on the dragon hawk. A great stun from the shaman. I threw my leg sweep out of pure, like, I don't know. I just sent it. But I was global locked into my spinning trinket, so we just kind of threw down that stun. But that's okay. It's fine. I'll dispel this guy. This okay. Not gotten a mechanic in a minute, so he should be kind of tinky. He has IF, but he's not popping it. Going to cocoon the warlock. I'm going to drink here for a bit. Dominic's Shayloons is pretty juiced. Really just trying to slam some damage, get us through this key. Got my power pot in 3 minutes. I'm gonna try to power pot on Lust and off Lust, so literally like on cooldown every 5 minutes. But this dungeon's not really good for that. You usually have some pretty awkward Lust timings. I don't know, it shouldn't be too bad. We have the links. This pack is absolutely terrifying. I'm gonna throw down my stun here. Pop Chi-Ji. Great AMZ. A revival as well. Move away from everyone. Dispel. Watch the trap. I think I am going to... Let's go ahead and help out the tank here. I think I'm going to conduit here. Let's go and cocoon here. Conduit. I need to pseudo-miss the shaman and watch out for that trap. Okay. This Lynx is no joke, man. Okay, we need mini boss to die soon. Luckily, I have a tool for that. Touch of death.
Soothing sounds of my heart.
Okay, what do I have here? I just use like all my cooldowns, but I do have Chi-Ji. So I also have a spin proc. I'm just gonna send the spin proc before it fades away. I have another spin proc though. I'm actually gonna sit on this one. I know that's kind of weird. Oh, I'm getting fire channeled.
Only the strongest.
I told everyone, I was like, make sure you guys stop the fire channel on the Lasher pool because I'm gonna be preoccupied, and of course, Get destroyed by it. Get some hot spread around. Extend those hots. I don't have much, so I'm going to drink my mana tea, charge up my next Shayloons. And I am just literally going to have to heal through this one naturally. We have a spin proc. That's the channels, please. Okay. Whew. I got sus. I hate when people make the healer deal with the thing that's killing you while they're also trying to heal the thing that's killing you. You know what I mean? Like, come on, guys. Hell. Okay, we're gonna pop our trinket here. I'm not gonna pop conduit, so we're already going ahead and splitting up those two buttons. I kind of like to have them split here anyways, because I like to have the freedom of using just one to heal through the intermission, if necessary. Let's take that, let's move in here. Yeah, I'm gonna chill here and get YouTube chat pulled up while I drink. 5. Alright. We pull boss? We did not. Oh boy. Okay, I also don't have food buff now because I did die. I mean, updraft. We can just spin through this, I bet. Yeah, we can easily spin through this. Because we pulled all these lashers. I actually like this, dude. These groundskeepers are pretty easy. Okay, we have everything here except for trinket. So I need to be aware that we don't have trinket. That means our conduit's gonna be a little bit weaker than I'm used to. Got time to focus key, gotta keep that thing on cooldown. Yeah, it's been a minute since I played a Mistweaver key, but jumping right back into, we did a 19 a second ago, and this group was like, hey, do you want to do the 20? And I'm like, I was gonna stream, but sure, I will happily do the 20. I dropped mine not necessarily at the edge. That was kind of awkward. So what's up, Ceiling Panda? How are you doing? And oh my goodness, Badgerino, good to see you. How are you doing today? Go ahead and under focus these. I'm just gonna show you through this. Okay, here we have trinket conduit, so we're actually like so big chilling. Like, should I pop it here? Yeah, we definitely should. We're all stacked. We might get another usage of it later on in this fight. Let's get in that AMG. Notice the one person that did not get the AMG was significantly weaker there. Shows how strong that is. Get some hot applied. I need to watch out for that tornado. Be on the move as we drop that. Okay, here we have Chi-Ji and Revival. I'm going to try to pre-apply some Enveloping Mists before the intermission. And then that way I can Chi-Ji during it. We're going to throw a Cocoon too during the intermission. So let's pre-apply these Enveloping Mists. I'll pop my defensive. I'm going to Cocoon one person, shut off their health bar needing healing. Oh no, we gave him a false sense of security. He will walk right into the tornado. Come on. Oh, and so did I. Oh no.
Wasn't necessary.
Oh no, it went right through his ass. I didn't see it. Come on, nice try. Wait, we don't have a B-res? Oh no. No. I walked right into it, man. Where'd that thing come from? Did it pass through his entire body? Huge SpongeBob fail. Huge SpongeBob fail. Oh man. The flame cone overlapped with the tornado. What's he saying? Okay, I want to watch this one back. Where did I just like literally not see that tornado? I was keeping such a watchful eye, and one just slipped right past me. Okay. Where did this one come from, man? So we cocoon the lock. We have everyone hotted up. We cocoon the lock. That one's like hiding inside the boss. Is that what hits the warlock? It is. Okay, so he walks into that one. And then this other one, oh, it comes underneath the boss. It's hidden perfectly by the boss's hitbox. I bet I like glanced up and just didn't see it because it was hidden. Oh, that's so tragic, man. Oh, that's so tragic. That's okay. GG. GG. Was a valiant effort. Dude, this is like the only hard part of that entire dungeon, really. What's up, Badgery No. Nice to see ya. I'm in the process of still leveling my Disc Priest and learning how to heal. Been fun thus far. Dude, Disc Priest is a good time. So I just got back out of town, right? And while I was gone, they lifted the crest cap. So I need to do my series where we're doing all the 15s on all the healers and stuff. But I was just like thinking today, I was like, dude, I need to play my monk. Like, I'm potentially going to be raiding tomorrow. If they get Bellarine down, we're going to start on Lura. So I need to have my character geared. So I've been having to like blast my monk up. I did level up my weapon. I did level up the weapon. Okay, so apparently we're doing the 19 Windrunner. Do I need that? No, I do. I did level up my weapon. And I need to hit my trinkets too. Did I ask you why cows don't have feet? They lactose. That's so bad. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Ceiling Panda. That is so bad, man. How's it going, Ceiling Panda? You also missed it. You missed the like the crest cap removal and stuff. Man, I mean, like, I have a bunch of my pieces maxed out. There are some pieces that are still heroic. We should be fine. We should slam the 19. We made it through the hardest one in the entire dungeon here. Yo, what's up, Lancey? How's it going? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Let's see, I did post in the Discord, right? Yeah. Man, it's always so disheartening coming back from a vacation. Like, Twitch has an algorithm. Like, Twitch and YouTube both have an algorithm. And when you go on vacation, like, train the algorithm to stop, you know, pushing the stream and stuff. Man, it's so disappointing coming back. But, hey, we start the grind right back over, guys. Yeah, I need to play the monk today. And also, I was contemplating I was going to get a late start to the stream. Because we spent the night at my in-laws' house last night. We were just, honestly, just vibing.
5, 4,
hanging out with them all night.
2,
And
1.
we got home late today, and I was like,
My sisters were the
do
last to
I
visit
stream
these halls,
today?
but
Or should I like work on shorts or something or what?
if we can calm
And
the
I don't know,
spirits
I was just like,
the
I want to
Ranger
stream.
General was
I have fun
sharp
streaming,
and
let's stream.
steadfast, while the Peacekeeper kept the calm.
Okay,
Which
did we
path
pull
will
everything?
you choose?
Yeah, we missed those two guys over there. Get my Dispel Finger ready. I'm gonna defensive Dispel. And once the next Steward dots go out, I am going to pop Revival. Gonna pop Chi-Ji. Big dance procs. Love to see that. Pop Revival that we're sitting on. I love using my defensive early in this pool. Just as a as like a self-dispel. It really like helps the dispel map. Look, we killed this pack before I even needed a revival. That was phenomenal. I was waiting on the second steward to apply dots, but we killed the second steward before he even applied dots. So love to see that. But what's up, Lansy? What's a Lansy doing on a fine Monday like today? It was a very brief storm that we had here. Like it spat out all the water in the sky, and then now it's just back to being like a nice little chill day. Kind of looks like a fall day, kind of. It's kind of weird. It's like a warm fall day, which doesn't make sense. It's kind of like just kind of cancel out, right?
Teresa was the peacekeeper of our family.
You should mention the Discord in your YouTube videos so people get a ping when you go live on Twitch. You want to go live on Twitch? Do you mean like in my YouTube videos, be like, hey, like join the Discord, like that kind of thing? What I really need to do is I need to record like a, kind of like a commercial. Just be like, hey, like join the Discord. check out the Patreon, like, you know, do all that, like, record, like, an actual, like, commercial, basically. Go and pair this guy. And then just have that, like, so I can just easily edit it into every video, because I tend to forget. Like, I'm a very, scatterbrained person, just, like, realistically, I'm very scatterbrained. So, like, there's some things that people are like, why don't you put this in the video? Why don't you put that in the video? It's like, I put it in, like, almost every video, but then I just forget 1 time out of 10, you know what I mean? Like, people were flaming me because I didn't put the build in the, uh-oh. No. No, I don't want your viewers. But I forgot to, like, show the build for one video, and people are like, why aren't you showing the build, blah, blah, blah. How are we tonight? St. Crits, I'm doing very well. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully all's well in St. Crits land. You really do deserve so many more viewers. Your content's awesome. I appreciate that so much. I don't know, man. I work a lot. Like, I work a lot on trying to grow the channel and stuff, but maybe I do. The one thing is that I'm, like, afraid of, like, selling out and making, like, too many sellout videos. But if I'm being honest with myself, like, I think now is, like, the perfect time to make a tier list, you know? And, like, people are like, if I were to make a tier list, I'm like, oh, dang. Oh, couldn't the time it went down. Oh, no. This is resilient, so they're probably going to call to reset it. Do we recover? I think we recover. Plus, oh, what, the abandoned? Yo, Rob! Oh no, the tank got trapped. Okay. Rob, I appreciate you so much. He's at 12 viewers. That's about what he deserves. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you, Rob. But, I don't know, Rob, what do you think? Should I start making more, like, I tend to actively avoid the, like, the sellout videos of, like, tier lists and stuff. But, like, really, I think I could I could give some good input at this point in the season. I feel like this is a good milestone of the season, you know, once we have all of our power upgrades and stuff. Like, I feel like now would be a good time for that. So maybe I should just, like, bite the bullet and say, like, it's just hard to see, like, streaming as a job, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to have that, like, businessman mindset of being like, do this for views, you know? I kind of just, I just do things because I'm passionate about this game, you know? But Rob, I appreciate you so much. That's funny. The delayed sub thing. Not bad, my man. I have to say, you have kind of broken my Arshaman love. I've been rocking my Misty Monk and loving it. It's all your fault. Hey, you know what? I'll take that one on the chin.
5,
If I can
4,
open your eyes
3,
to the fun of Mistweaver Monk, I've won. That's one
sisters were the
convert in the
last to
world.
visit these halls, but they threw their home and their bond away.
Aren't tier list videos mostly for around expansion and season launch? Yeah, 100%. Like, I think they're great for the beginning of the season. But let me ask you this, Lanzy. Think of just any YouTuber that made a tier list at the beginning of the season. Now I want you to think what all has changed since that tier list. So much. Like, so much in this game has changed. Balancing, like, so much tuning, reworks. Like, this game has drastically changed since that time. So what if I just go off script and say, like, hey, instead of just waiting for the next season to start, like, there's information that people are looking for right now. Like, some people just, like, don't know how to look at what's meta, you know? Like, some people just might want to know. Like I said, at the beginning of the season, I think it's totally a sellout thing, but it's literally how we feed our families, right? We make a tier list at the beginning of the season, hope it does well, and then put a lot of time into making it good and great information so that it lasts longer than just a day, and then hope it carries through, you know what I mean? But I don't know, like I said, I think that information is, a lot of it is kind of been pushed to, like, being invalid at this point, right? So although it would be weird to see a tier list pop up on your feed on, you know, in the middle of a Wednesday in the middle of the season, there's nothing wrong with updating information, in my opinion, right? Rob says, I'm 18 Brazil with a couple 19s ready to play some 19s, 20s. Hey, yo? You doing this thing? Finally, Rob. Good morning. I mean, I haven't played my monk in, like, months at this point, but It feels good. I also saw Soup got 19 Brazil this week. I mean, I was online. I saw it being in guild chat, which is pretty cool. All right, let's CC this Dragonhawk. Go and stun it. It's so hard finding videos that are updated because the game changes all the time. 100%. That's what I'm saying. Is like, I make it a point not like to go out of my way to not make those videos because I'm afraid of people being like, he's a sellout. He's just making tier lists for the views. But no, I genuinely want to make a tier list right now just because things have changed so much. You know what I mean? I hope that, I don't know. If it's coming off like annoying, I'm meaning for it to come off the exact opposite way. So I don't know how I'm saying it, but I'm also trying to not let her tank fall over like we did last week. In my opinion, it's never a sellout. It's all in good fun. I appreciate that one. That's how I treat it too. It's just I know some people get like, I honestly, you know what I need to work on is I need to work on not letting hate comments get under my skin because I've gotten a lot better this past year. But sometimes I'll just let one like dig at me for a few days, and that's just not good. Not good for anyone. Not good for the mental health. And it impacts the videos that I make going forward. So, whoa. Roll to the side. Not get aggro. I'm going to drink Manatee. Just drinking. I'm just chugging. Not a threat. Not a threat. You don't need to attack me. Alright, we have Revival for this. I need to focus the links. I need to watch out for the trap. Going Revival here. Link's about to start leaping. I'm going to cocoon someone. It might be the tank. They're offensive. Ooh, tank. Stop dying here. Oh. I said I was going to cocoon the tank, but then the Warlock just got destroyed. Yeah, maybe this isn't the best pull to be doing, I guess. There's so many dots to manage on this pack. I kind of like can't afford to watch my thing's health bar. Don't put shot. Live tank. Goodness, that was stressful. Okay, we're literally at the same point as we were last attempt. But
Soothing sounds of my heart.
maybe I might have revival too early.
I'll need that.
Maybe I should have sent Chiji first and just healed through the first of the dots and then revival the second set. But like I said, I should have cocooned the tank there. And I don't know what it was that. Okay, we need to stun. Nice. I don't know what it was that just destroyed my Warlock. I tried to rock to help the tank kite. I'm trying to stay central so my spin hits all these enemies. Goodness. Okay. This got stressful all of a sudden. What do I have here? I have Conduit. I have my Trinket though. I'm gonna set my Trinket and sit on Conduit. I do have Leg Sweep. We're gonna have to heal through like one of these Fire Spits. And stun when the second one goes off, but that's just not doable. That is just not doable. I don't see the point in pulling the Dragonhawks with the Lasher. Like, what? Literally, that's asking for trouble. I could see it in like a coordinated group when you can coordinate who's gonna CC what and stuff. But here, it's creating a moment where like you're gonna lose something, right? Maybe that's just me. It's like the Lasher's hard enough as it is, right? The Dragons are hard enough as they are. Why are we pulling them together? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Trying to roll over here and heal the Warlock. I don't know, man. I'm slipping. I'm slipping. Get me out of here. I do not like that. I do not like. You go, what healers and tanks fit well together? and add in DPS. Yeah, but the problem with videos like that is like those videos are really cool in theory, right? Like I would love to sit there and watch like a theory crafting of like, you know, healer hots go good with Brewmaster, you know, or I would love to like hear about things like that, like reversion with Brewmaster kind of thing. But realistically, those videos come down to like every healer's good with the best tank. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of just the best thing about it. Tier list definitely still works now, and I think people are still very interested in discussions of strengths and weaknesses of different healers. See, I agree. I agree, Dr. Locke. And I really appreciate the input. Not just because we're agreeing, but I just appreciate your input on that. Yeah, I don't like how we were pulling that dungeon. Realistically, the pulls were fine if we were coordinating stops and stuff, but we aren't. We're a bunch of pugs, man. A bunch of pugs. Pull like you have pugs in the group. We literally had 25 minutes walking up to Emberdawn. Like we have so much time. Do this one more time, then we can try Sky. I'm just gonna say like let's. I don't know. They don't say anything. Alright, they're saying let's give this the old college try. Third time's a charm. Guys, this shirt that I'm wearing is like it's built so it's a restaurant that's in Iowa called TNT's. If y'all live in or near Iowa, go to TNT's. It's insane. It is like an insanely good restaurant. Anyways, so this is like merch for a restaurant in Iowa. Just remember that. Iowa is freezing compared to where I live. I live somewhere that's like relatively hot, right? So I'm wearing a shirt designed for Iowa weather in my state. Dude, this thing burns me alive. It is so freaking hot. Like, it's ridiculous. A lot of people do alt now when their main is done. Yeah, true. 100%. 100%. But I definitely think, like, it's time to update. It's time to make an updated tier list, even though it's an odd thing to do at this point in the season. Yo, what's good, Mad Al? How are you doing today? Happy Monday. What are y'all's plans this week? Anyone doing anything fun this week? My guild is still progging on Bellerin, so I'm hoping they either pull me in to prog or what? I don't know. I have no idea what this looks like, or this week looks like, guild raid wise. But I do know that I need to get to like maxed gear this week. Uh-oh. Group broke. Okay. We got this. After this attempt, I'm gonna, we can hop on and do some 15s. Start knocking them out. For anyone wondering, the 15s are going very well. Let me show you guys the progress here so far. We knocked out a lot on Friday and Saturday. We streamed Saturday and knocked out like one more disc one, 2 Holy Priest ones. We got like 1 or 2 Resto Druid ones, 1 Resto Shaman, and another Evoker one, or I guess the first Evoker one. So we have been slamming the 15s. It looks like we're doing the same route, which I am not a fan of. Not a fan of. We literally don't need to, but hopefully this guy has poison cleansings. I feel like the poison dots are destroying us. It doesn't. I feel like that's just so good in here, right? Chart looking kind of sparse. Yeah, but think of it like this, Rob. Those are just the 15s completed. We've done like everything up to that point on all the characters, you know what I mean? So we've done like 95% of the grind, you know, it's just the last 5% is the hardest part. So it looks a little spacey, but a lot closer than it looks. Like we're basically knocking them over like dominoes at this point. We've had about 3 or 4 days where we're actually doing 15s, and we've already knocked out like, how many is that? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, like it's getting there. It's getting there. We'll knock off some more today after this key. For sure. I need to get back on the Holy Priest too. But I want to point out we did do some seats. Seat of the Triumvirate. We knocked off 2 seats, a Holy Paladin and Resto Druid. Those will be, I'll edit those down and post them as a video for this week as well. They were pretty interesting. I was not expecting for them to go as well as they did.
1.
My Warlock is
4,
289,
3,
Brazil
2,
16, 3500. I just want, I don't really care, to be honest. Okay, you know what I want, Rob? I want to play with you on Raid Night. That's what I want. Anything other than that, I don't really care about. I miss raiding, and I hope that hope I'm still on the raid roster, you know, just for going on vacation. We'll see. Alright, ready with my revival. I did watch y'all's Bellarine Krog. I was still very jet lagged, so I ended up falling asleep like midway through the raid night. But I did watch a lot of the Bellarine Krog. But I wouldn't fault them if they want to just stick to the same roster for the complete Bellarine. I'm just... What about outside of Bellarine, you know? Alright, let's do this right this time. Come on, team. Little steward. Okay, we're dead. Oop.
Teresa was the peacekeeper of our family. She spent many days tending to the gardens here, but the wilderness has overtaken it now.
Yeah, that's Paradown. I still have Leg Sweep, and I have Rob. Okay, Shaman just stunned. I'll Leg Sweep this next one. That's our Warlock stun too. Okay, now I stun when the Fire Spit actually starts. I don't know why they stun. Kinda a little odd. Okay, Dragonhawk down. Sounds like a movie title. I feel like Poison Cleansing Totem seems like such good utility in here. Is that like standard? Do all shamans just not go it in here? I feel like some of the scarier pools are just because the healer is really strained on this spells. Gonna chain into links, kill a couple. Okay, finally, we've learned from our mistakes. Goodness. I gotta be careful. I have a dance proc. Our tank doesn't really have good threat. Okay. I don't really want to defensive this, so I'm just gonna dispel. Okay, links activated. Going to spell here. And I'm just going to go ahead and pre-cocoon the tank here while I channel my conduit. Let's cocoon, and now I'm just going to channel it here during this damage. The Warlock got rooted. I can't really break him out of it. I'm not going to defensive to get rid of my debuff here. Okay, I have Chi for this. They are all stacked. I just kind of have to spin here and hope it's enough. Honestly. Okay, it was. I'm gonna hot up the tank. Get some big damage on the wings. Watch out for the trap. Got Mr. Tank. Get the tank hotted. Crap. Be cautious, tank. Be cautious. Okay, are we gonna pull to the Dragonhawks again? Have we learned from our mistakes? I guess we will find out. Looks like no. Okay. Take 3. I'm just gonna focus one of these guys. And I spin. We spin and pray. Being nuked by the Dragonhawks? My goodness. And then, like, I take a global to stun and would just fall behind on healing the Sportus first. So I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Okay, second fire's down. I have Shiji here. Dude, those Dragonhawks, they just spawn like so much extra problems. Crazy. I might trinket here. Go ahead and send it. Send better focus T. Pot up the tank because he's gonna be dragging some more mobs in.
Well now, that Dragonhawk seems to have stolen my heart.
Oh, what's up, Rapsta?
She won't let you close without a fight.
J-Bog, I was 35. Do you mean you wish you were 3,500? J-Bog, you keep hopping alts, man. Push. What's up, Kira? And Asa. Hello, LB in chat. What's good, guys? How are y'all doing today? Happy Monday. Hopefully y'all's day is going well. Let's go ahead and start a Pseudomus here, and I'm just going to be on the move here as we drop. Very nice. Okay, here I have Chi-Ji. Go ahead and throw a Cocoon too to pair with Chi-Ji. Oh, almost just walked into a tornado. Okay, we're good though. That was the worst Chi-Ji I've ever done. I almost just walked right into that. I need to focus, guys. What is it about this boss that just shuts my brain off? It didn't used to be like this. Uh-oh. The big spin off, try to catch up on the damage. Okay, we have some big heals ready. One Sin Conduit, let's Trinket. Watch out for tornadoes. And just Shaylin's the rest off. Let's sip up. I'm a Power Pot. We also have less than 3. I'm gonna go ahead and send Power Pot and Chi-Ji here. Pop it offensive. Pop Power Pot. Send those hots. More down. I'm very afraid of tornadoes hiding under the boss here. Okay, though. We live. Okay, here I have big conduits, so we are actually chilling at this point. Make sure we're central around the Warlock. Watch that tornado coming behind the boss. Very nice. Okay. Okay, we fixed whatever was wrong, so I like it. I wish. I figured that's what you meant. I see you've been playing some Prez lately. Dude, Prez is fun. Prez has been a good time. We might hop off the Prez after this, or hop onto the Prez after this key. We'll see. I need to get slam some 15s today. So, yeah, we're gonna hop onto an alt. The Prez is literally been one of my favorite alts, and I never in a million years, you could ask me at the beginning of the season, what's my least favorite healer? I would have every day of the week answered Prez Evoker. But now it's, dude, it's actually a blast. It's actually a blast. They're saying big pool here. I feel like we're so fine on time. Don't need to do a big pool, but I do understand that we're coming up on a Shrieker. We have Lust. It feels like we should just send it. The one thing that I need to be cautious of here is swirlies. Swirlies are death here. Such a death of Steward. I'm going to start drinking. I gotta use this dance proc, which sucks. Send it some 10. Okay, we're still gonna do a big pool here.
And anything else that belonged to her.
Hey, really gotta watch the swirlies. I want the power pot, but I do have. I'm gonna pop Chigi here. Whoa. Pop Chigi. They're lusted, so I can just sit here and spin and Chigi. I'm afraid of butt pulling. Might be able to kill the Woe Bringer before it gets another cast off. We do have a big pool, a big scary pool coming up downstairs. The big fat guy. So, ooh, I just lagged. Good thing we're getting that out of the way right now. So, I do have a big conduit. I do have a revival. But what's scary here? Yo, Rob with the gifted. Rob's trying to get us killed. Rob's like, break that key. Come do one with me. No, but Rob, dude, I appreciate you so much. That is why you are on my life cocoon macro. That exact reason. No, I'm kidding. Dude, thank you so much for the support, Rob. Seriously means so much to me. You have no idea. Let's go ahead and... Man, we gotta watch out for these guys leaping around during this fetid spew. Yeah, that's so deadly. But Rob, thank you so much, man. Means a whole lot to me. The support goes such a long way, dude. You have no idea. Ooh, okay, I need to pop Chigi here. Yeah, we gotta really heal the Warlock. Big dance proc. Guys are about to start leaping in. I'm ready with an instant Shayloons wherever they pick. Going defensive here. I chose the freaking Shaman. He's dead. Watch this early. God, that is just so much damage. Like, so much. He had his defensive up too. He should have pre-defensive it like I did. It's just like it's an unlivable amount of damage. Those two mechanics hitting you at the same time is ridiculous. But now we just have to Fetid Spew to deal with. So we're chilling. Like this already does like half your health when you get it chosen. But that jump, those guys like jumping and slashing you, they do about like 70% of your health. It's crazy. Gotta defensive it. You gotta have something down. Usually you should like lust that pool or something like full tank. Okay, let's go and send some damage here. Have a big dance proc. Let's spin until we need to pop Chigi. I might not need to. Nah, we're gonna send it here. I'm glad I did, because that slash from the Reaver chunked the DK. Swirly.
Our mother's bow meant everything to Sylvanas once.
Definitely kill the Poison Blade. Here I have Conduit. I would rather not use all of my cooldowns coming into this boss, but this boss is one of those kind of forgiving ones, so we might send... I'm gonna send Conduit here. Conduit plus Trinket. Just send it. Homage. And it's boss time. Hit the bolt. Kill the guy. Go and Cocoon the Death Knight. That way I don't have to spend time healing and I can pot up for that damage. Okay, let's drink up. Okay, we do have... Oh, we have one real curse spell and one self curse spell, I think, from the Warlock. Is that how that works? Can they, I think they can self themselves. Okay, here I'm going to Chi-Ji for the damage, and I'm going to roll in and try to proc Chi-Ji a bit. Very nice. Make sure that we are clearly behind. Okay. Don't really have much here. I'm gonna move out and spread some envelop mist early. Can't have people getting dipped in when I don't have anything. I have my Cocoon if the tank needs it. Kind of hang out over here. Okay, I was hanging out over there just in case I need to drop and raw. We're good. Another milestone. Yo, what's up on my tree? How are you doing? A 35 stream streak is insane. I'm gonna conduit this one just to be able to enjoy a 35 stream streak. That's like disgusting on my tree, dude. I appreciate you so much. That is huge. Okay, let's go ahead and Chi-Ji. Oh, actually, I don't need a Chi-Ji. I have Thunder Focus Tea. Plus, we were shielded coming into that, so we were a lot more fine than it looked. Give Mana Tea to Holy Priest. Oh my goodness, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. There needs to be a support spec that somehow just like gives resources. Let's pop Chi-Ji here before the damage. But just imagine a support spec, like forget augmentation that gives you stats and stuff. Imagine a support spec that like say they just like give like holy power to your holy paladin or mana to your other healers and stuff, and then they give like rage to your tank and to your warriors and stuff. That would be sick, man. That would be sick. Holy Chalice, see, doesn't have quite the ring to it, but if you had like holy water or something, you know what I mean? That would be pretty sick. Okay, we are doing a big reposition. They just had a spell called like Blessing. It just like gives you your alternate resource, or gives your allies like a bit of their alternate resource. That'd be pretty sick. Oh yeah, we do need a bit more on Callus, so I need to sit down. We're stressed. Okay, let's go ahead and have a Pseudomist go. Whoa, we gotta cocoon that. I need to drink up so I can spot heal the tank here. He's pretty compromised, so yeah, I just need to slam heals on him through it. Yeah, whew. Needed to commit there, man. That was kind of sus. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drinking stuff.
But she never wanted to be worshipped.
Let's roll in here and let's start drinking a bit. Oh, I rolled to the wrong one. Oops. Oh, come on, Warlock. Aggro. His pet's aggroed. Oh, that's tragic. Have you started using 1 minute Chi-Ji in more places, or is it only a few dungeons? I've gotten to the point where I kind of just sit with the same build all the time. And I play 1 minute Chi-Ji. I'm contemplating going back to 2 minute Chi-Ji though, as these keys get harder. Like, I just want to be able to rely on my Chi-Ji a little bit more, you know what I mean? Than I can currently. So I'm contemplating going to double 2 minutes. Let's go and pop a defensive, pop conduit to start shielding people before these screeches. Get a big spin off. And we are A-okay. Just dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. I have Chi-Ji for the next set. A Chi-Ji between the two. No, maybe I still Chi-Ji the first one. We're not going to be defensive. We really need big funnel here. We're going to pop a power pot. It's very late into this pool, but before I get my Thunder Focus off, I just want to be slamming the heals. Okay, I'm watching that one because that one's going to screech first, I think. Oh no, this one's screeching. Let's go and pop Chi-Ji. I just gotta spin through this. Spin through the chutes. pretty good time, I would think.
Alaria
Gonna tap our mana food a little bit. Can they it? Can they it? What is it?
They took my life. Savaged our home.
Can they do it?
One of Alaria's scouting.
Okay, so we're pulling to the bleeds here, which always shows me out. I don't have cooldowns for 10 seconds. I have revival, so we might have to like early send revival here. Let's see, what's my defensive situation? My defensive's up in 3. I'm gonna send it here before this mystic pops. These bleeds are the scary thing here. You can do this pull where you don't pull the bleeders. Going conduit. Bloodlust, let's go and pair the big guy. Okay, what do I have here? I have Chi-Ji. Let's go and drink Mana Tea a little bit, and then... Getting ready with Chi-Ji. I'm going to pop Chi-Ji right before the Mystic starts his cast, yeah. I'm going to cocoon the Death Knight. They were at risk of dying. Okay, and then for the next set, I'll have Revival only, really. Maybe I shouldn't have sent Chi-Ji there. We should be fine. Dude, this guy has the name Kalefoss. That's kind of baller. Get some hots around. I'm getting Chain Lightning. Try to play far away. I don't have my defensive here. I'm gonna send Revival right after this Nova, maybe? We might not need to. Yeah, we didn't need to, and I got a Dance Proc, so we're chilling. We're getting Chain Lightning. It's crazy that Chain Lightning doesn't kill you. It definitely should. If you let a Chain Lightning go off, it should wipe your party, in my opinion, but that is just me. We have Conduit and Cocoon coming off in about 10 seconds. Bloodlust, let's go on Para. New defensive and Cocoon. Ooh, don't kill me! I had like back-to-back Dance Procs there. That was pretty lucky. I bet that came into play. We're just letting hella Chain Lightnings go off. I'm gonna go back here and start drinking a little bit. Yo, Ninja, I'm doing 20s now. DK Blue, this goat. I knew you had it in you. I knew you had it in you. Okay, hopefully they play melee here. Monks are so broken. Okay, I would rather the Warlock not do it. I'm gonna stay out here and let the Death Knight just come to me. Whew. He played a little jukes with me there. Yeah, the tank's going the opposite now. Now he's caught on. It should be me in the tank like every time. Then you literally just don't have to heal that mechanic. Gotta watch out for the shout that sends us into the next phase. That I'm gonna send my Conduit on. I'm not getting much damage off on this fight, but we have plenty of time. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. We're fine. Watch out for the Blade Storm. I am just gonna go straight to the Mystic. I'm gonna Conduit this. We just have bleeds going at. I didn't really trust it. I just had to throw Conduit. Conduit I see is my biggest cooldown because I have my macro, I have my trinket macro to it. So I treat it as my biggest cooldown. However, you'll notice that I also have my trinket on my 7 button. If I need to, I can press my trinket separately. And I can press my Conduit separately if I need to. I also have base Conduit here without the trinket macroed to it on my bars. I have them both separately on my bars and on one button, but for the most part I use them with the macro, so they both get popped at the same time, because that is just such a big moment. But it is nice on some pulls, like in the Magister's Terrace hallway, where you just need as many cooldowns as frequently as possible. It is nice to separate the two and have them as 2 separate healing instances, you know. Just have a Soothing Mist going as I get left on, that way we have Dance of the Wind plus my Soothing Mist, Elusive Mist healing, or mitigation going through. And we just have so much time to get to the Intimidating Shot. We are perfectly fine. Once Rampage starts, I move out. You don't have to go too far out, because I told everyone to stand in melee for this before the key. You don't have to stand too far. Okay, we're getting Rallying Bellowed. I'm just going to move in. Make sure we're fine. Make sure I don't rip aggro, so I'm going to have Pseudomus on someone. I do have a big spinning Crank Kick lined up, but I'm going to wait a second. Let threat be established. Here I'm going to Chi-Ji. That thing about the Blade Storm is it does reset our stacks of Dance of the Wind. Oh, no it doesn't. We're still at 7 stacks. Why doesn't it reset there? It's kind of... Maybe I didn't take damage from it. You'll see here I already have 8 stacks of Dance of the Wind, so that's why I move out, is because Dance of the Wind just lets me just face tank this mechanic. So you'll see this leap, it does physical damage. Dance of the Wind, I have 9 stacks, I have 90% physical damage mitigation for the first instance. So that leap that normally would do like 70% of your health, it does like 5% of mine, maybe. So yeah, monks are really, really good for cheesing that mechanic. You basically, it makes you not have to heal anything on this boss. But you'll notice my damage does take a nice little dip. Like, I could be doing more damage on this fight if I wanted to stay in melee, but really I would rather my casters and my DPS just sit there and crank and not have to worry about moving out and stuff and all the nonsense that goes with that mechanic. I'm gonna touch death. Okay, I'm gonna drink during the RP, so let's go and get up there.
We've done it.
We have 5 minutes. As long as everyone does their thing, we're chilling. Let's go, team. It's been a minute since I've really played the Mistweaver, so it would be nice to get another 19 knocked out. Oh, he's also dropped a feast. Alright, let's see how people handle this boss. I have... How many stacks of Mana Tea? I have 9 stacks of Mana Tea. We're gonna be less than... I'm gonna pop a Power Pot. Just to blast damage, make this fight as short as possible. Go and get our hot spread with our strength procs. Go and spread more hots. Oh, I thought I was in a Pseudomus, that's bad. Go ahead and go over here and like claim one off to the side. I don't really care about min-maxing on this fight. And wait till it leaves. I'm saving my Thunder Focusy so I can actually get some healing value from it. Taking my defensive here, I have Chi-Ji Hot still kind of healing us. Go ahead and hit Revival here, just pop everyone up. That's on me, I'm kind of in a bad spot. Let's go and pop a defensive. I'm not gonna cocoon here because I don't need to. That is my defensive down. In these hots, then I'm just gonna go over here and claim one. Still have Cocoon, we still have Kondo, we still have Thunder Focusy. We have so much. Chi-Ji's coming off cooldown. I haven't really needed to cleanse my dot, really. I'm in a weird spot here. Because I did just use Cocoon, which I like to save for the frontal here. He put AMS in melee. It was on the Warlock, the only person not in melee. That's funny. Let's go and drink up a bit. Do need to top up before she leaves. I don't really have much here, except for I need to not cast Shayloons for a bit, just charge up my Shayloons. am going to defensive this. Okay, my defensive's falling off, and I don't have Cocoon. Let's pray I'm okay. Hell yeah, we can just spam Shaylins in ourselves. We are chilling. And boss said I stopped under focus key. Oh, boss not dead yet. Give me a second. Very nice. Easy peasy. We struggled a bit with the route. I still don't think that route's the play, but slammed it, man. And now we get to hop on over. I guess we can keep slamming the Mistweaver. If you guys are having fun with the Mistweaver, we kind of just smoked that, honestly. Like I said, there were a few pulls that felt kind of sus, but I really just don't think that route was my favorite. But we're fine. Good job. I appreciate you, Lansy. But how's everyone doing today? What's everyone's plans for the week? How's raid going for everyone? Like, where's everyone's guild at and stuff? Okay, Warlock's gonna take a break. I was trying to position for you, TK, so you could clear. Oh, he just wasn't clearing. Let me trade my... Actually, my key's such an easy 18, but I just don't want to have to do my key. I'm gonna miss y'all. These are you guys. Okay, I haven't played the Mistweaver in months, and we just smoked 219. Like, smoked it. There's a heat wave here. It's impossible to key in this heat, man. I feel like I'm in a heat wave too. This jacket is designed for like sub-0 degree weather. It is like broiling in here. I want to use my standing desk. I want to be walking now, but like I feel like I'm getting more of a workout just sitting here in this sweater. I picked the wrong sweater to play some WoW in. Yo, what's good, Blarg? Yeah, we just timed 2 keys, so I haven't played the monk in a minute. Like, I haven't done a key on the monk in a while. As you can see, we are very behind pace with where we were at the beginning of the season. But we timed them. It feels good. It feels really good. I also, right once I got back from vacation, I did the 19 seat that I got from the vault, and it was going so well until my guild, or not my guild, I just read my guild in chat. My group just like, it's like they were playing dodgeball thing. You need to catch the balls, you know, on the 3rd boss, so that was rough. Well, yeah, 3rd boss. My guild got to Dragons last week. Ooh, Dragons is a doozy. Dragons is a tough one. It took our guild a bit to prog that one. But it's fun. It's a fun boss. I haven't killed it in like multiple months though, so I don't really remember it too much. Okay, let's type in 20. Let's just keep vibing. Are y'all having fun watching the Mistweaver? I haven't played the Mistweaver on stream in a while. Or do y'all want me to hop on the alts and keep getting 15s knocked out? How are y'all feeling? Let me go and hearth out so I can spin my crest before I forget. I guess we can queue up whatever you guys are down with. Push back my hair. Oh, I forgot. My hair looked so stupid today. I forgot to even like fix it before I went live. So hopefully you can't tell how dumb my hair actually looks, but it definitely looks stupid. Lansy, it looks like my auto mod held your message. It says, hope you're streaming next time I check out. Wow, LB, your stream is great. Dude, that's so kind. Why would my auto mod's like, hold on, this is too nice. We should probably cool it. No. Yeah, I just allowed your chat. He can come through. They're with me, you know. But yeah. Hope you're willing to. For a while, I did not play WoW, but I would watch a WoW stream. There was a WoW streamer that was really chill. I don't think they stream anymore. I literally don't even remember their name, but I haven't seen them ever. But their stream was so chill. I just like turned it on one day while I was in high school and would just watch them play WoW like all night, like while I was playing Clash of Clans on my iPad, you know. Stupid iPad kid, but I'd be playing Smite and Clash of Clans between Smite games while watching a WoW stream that I didn't play WoW. You know what I mean? It's just so weird, but WoW streams are chill, honestly. They're pretty chill. If you find a chill streamer, it's a good time. Nice, good vibes. Okay, I need to upgrade my pieces. What do we have left? We need 60 crests left. How many do I have? Oof, I can only upgrade 1. Let's upgrade the ring though. What does that put us at? 288. We're finally at 288. I'm kind of catching up. So now the only piece that's not mythic is my belt, I think. Belt, and then I still need to upgrade my trinkets. But what does that take? I just need to keep doing keys, right? Is that how it works? Yeah, I need 3 more keys and I can upgrade a trinket. That's a weird system, like a very weird upgrade system. I feel like 5 keys is it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot, especially to maximize your gear, or to max out a gear piece. Like it's a lot of keys, man. A lot of keys. Okay, what do we got? Magisters, Cavern, Spire, Pit. Basically the 4 easy ones. Now we have Seat, Zenith, Sky, Alcathar. Okay. What can we get ourselves in? There's a Sky Reach. There's a Zenith. A Xenos. Is that it? Oh no, that's all the 19s. We've done Pit, we've done Mysar, we've done Magisters, need Sky Reach. We might, if there aren't too many keys that we'll need posted today, we might have to hop off and go do some slaying some things. Okay, we got into a Sky Reach. There's no telling how this is gonna go. I guess we can peep the build for a bit. I haven't really shown my build on screen in what feels like a year, but no. I did make a guide before I went on vacation. I am playing the 5 capstone talent build. I know some people like dropping random things throughout. Like, I know some people like aren't playing Morning Breeze so that they can play. What are they playing? Some people are playing some nonsense. Some people are still playing Apex. I still have my Apex build that I'll dabble with from time to time. Like I said, I haven't really been doing much keys on the Mistweaver. Some people are dropping Mistline. Mistline's so good. It keeps your lowest health ally healthier, so that's always good, right? Basically, your Aug Evoker just has a perma 5 stack of Renewing Mist on. We take that. Okay, where are we going? We're going to Sky Reach. Man, I've not done this dungeon in a hot minute. Okay, not even on my alts. This is like the one dungeon that we haven't really queued up to today. But Blarg said, I'm sorry. I think I got distracted while reading your message. I just got in late. What was wrong with the route that you didn't like? So the links that like leaps around and bleeds your tank, we were pulling that with a steward and with the guys that apply a poison. If our shaman would have gone poison cleansing totem, then that would take a lot of pressure off of me. But there's just so much pressure on my revival and life cocoon on that pool that it felt like not too good. Maybe in like a more coordinated group, so you could do some AoE stuns to kind of slow down some things and like coordinate that way. But yeah, it was just a little. It was a lot of pressure on that, right? Do you ever get bored of raiding? Sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes. Like, some bosses, I'm like, dude, I hate this prog. Like, this is a very annoying prog, but for the most part, my guild is so fun. Once you find the right guild, it's so fun to raid, right? Okay, so we got Waystone. Let's see. I need to make sure I know what my transfer keybind is. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't show up to every raid night like, hell yeah, let's go raid, you know. Some nights I'm like, okay, we got a raid, let's get this one over with. This boss is annoying, but let's prog it, you know. Once this one falls over, then we'll get to the fun stuff. But I'll be honest, this tier, the boss that was kind of like that for me was Dragons. I did not really enjoy Dragons. It's not that it wasn't, like, bad or anything, it's just, I don't know, it's just annoying. Other than that, I'm having fun. I do think part of it's just because I'm like allowing myself to enjoy Yulon the build a bit more, whereas in like the past few seasons I just haven't enjoyed Yulon builds. So I'll force like a Chi-Ji build or something and just play like I'll force myself to like 95 parse max on a Chi-Ji build, and I'm happy with that, right? But this season Chi-Ji's just so far behind, it just feels so bad. I did do a Chi-Ji pool the other day on the big dream boss, the easy boss that every guild progs for Days of Ancir. I did a Chi-Ji pool on that boss, and I did like a 68 parse or something, which like for Chi-Ji, I thought that was pretty good. Okay, we're getting Blade Rush. And Dreadwind. I might cocoon. Tank, you gotta live, buddy. I need my cocoon. Oh no, that's
Your
not a good.
survival
That's
wasn't
not a good.
necessary.
Huh. Well, that's not good. I don't know about that pull on Blood Death Knight if I'm if I'm being honest. I don't know. Had to try it. You know what? I like it. YOLO. YOLO effort. Dude, he was like, you know what? My first 19, let's go big or go home. And you know what? I'm happy to go home. Let's pack it up. I mean, I could have cocooned them, but the thing is, like, cocoon on a Blood Death Knight feels so bad. Like, so bad. You just kind of have to hope they were fine. But yeah, like the Evoker's saying, I think Death Knight's probably not equipped to do that pool. Like, Brewmaster and Guardian can do it, you know what I mean? Oh, gee. Was fun while it lasted. That was funny. What a quick wipe. Figured to try it. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that. Gotta test your limits every now and then. But yeah, like I said, I don't think Death Knight's equipped for that pool personally. Probably gonna push tonight for the first time in a while. Get that 3,800. I'll see what my plan is tonight. I would be happy to push with you, Rob. Because I haven't really pushed like I wanted to this season, but brave to try that on Blood Death Knight, yeah, for sure. 19 MC. MC's one of the only 19s that I have, J-Bach. One of the only ones I have. Oh, man, they left quick. They left quick. So my heart would not be in it, J-Bach. It's to the point in the season where it's like the thought of repeating a key hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. Now, I'd be happy if we roll a 20 MC. I'd be happy to do that and get you in there, J-Bog. But, man, it hurts the heart, hurts the brain, hurts all of it. Is this the J-Bog? Dude, J-Bog, it's so weird seeing you on an Aug Evoker. That is so weird. But are you liking it? Like, what is it about Aug Evoker that's kind of like drawing you in? Is it like the utility? Are you happy to finally like be a spec that people invite to keys? Because look at all these warriors having to push their own keys, man. I feel so bad for warriors. They either have to be broken. That's it. Either be broken or just not exist, right? In keys. I feel so bad for them. Just making a group to never invite anybody like everyone else. We're gonna queue up to that, but most fun I've ever had. I like Evoker. I like Aug Evoker. I used to play it back in Dragonflight when it first released, and it was a good time. It's like one of the only specs where I've ever made a video on that's not Mistweaver. Like, I made a full-on, like, I think I made a guide on it. I made a UI video on Aug Evoker. I had a ton of fun playing Aug Evoker. I even considered, like, should I swap? Like, when it first came out. But that didn't last long, right? Let's queue up. Let's queue up to this one. It might be time to swap off and start our all 15 series again for the day. I don't know if too many keys are going to be posted that are going to be for liking. Here's the Nexus point, though. That'd be pretty nice to get into. Never know. But we're to the point in the season where, like, I think Rob and J-Bach, we might have to start pushing together, guys. Might have to get like our few keys done today, and then like look to push on like the weekends or something. I know you guys keep pestering me to push with you. Now, I'm the worst. I am the worst at scheduling. I am the worst. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just need to be rescued into a key by J-Block. What did I get into? I got into a Nexus point. Okay, I did use my port for that key, so that's tragic. And my Hearth's on cooldown, so that's really tragic. Is there a way to get back to the mainland here? Can I port to the raid or something? Do I have that? Or do you need to kill Lura? Hey, have y'all noticed, J-Bach and Rob? Our guild hasn't, as far as I know, we haven't killed Lura on Heroic at all yet. Isn't that crazy? We're still not AOTC. Or at least I'm not. Maybe I should go do that. I think if you don't care about your own personal DPS, it's just vibes and you juice your bros. Love that. Love juicing the bros, man. I loved to group with Augs on my disc. You need, like, I hate healing Aug Evokers, I'm not gonna lie, but when you get a good one that pops their defensives, It's a good time. It really is. Yeah, I feel that I'm working on getting all tanks to 3K. That'd be fun, dude. I miss playing tank. Prot Warrior's one of my favorite alts. Guardian Druid's one of my favorite alts. I wish I can. I wish I could have more time to play some tanks and stuff. Wait, you haven't killed Midnight Falls on your Mistweaver on Heroic? No, not even. Look, we can. I'll hover my character. You can see I'm 8 out of 9 Heroic. Our guild just never went and killed Heroic Lyra. They did take a lot of damage, but every time the groups were smooth sailing, yeah, for sure. If you get a good AUG, it's like it's game over. But even still, as a healer, we do have to, as the keys go up, you do kind of have to babysit the AUG. But what that means really for us Mistweavers is like, if you know a big slam's coming, like just pre-apply your cocoon to the evoker and keep spinning, and that way the spin's good enough for everyone else. Full mint last key, he was pumping, not gonna lie. I'm gonna need a some, well, barfed, then ported to the sky. I'm just gonna say tank fell off. I don't want to have to go into why we Oh, actually, we're getting something. I don't have to explain anything. I was going to explain, like, why I don't have my port, because I'm always worried about, like, when you don't have your port, that makes the group be like, wait, he failed his last key. You know what I mean? Maybe his heart's not in it, but I don't know. That's just me being weird. Okay, so this dungeon, I actually had a tech that I liked in this dungeon. Let me see if I remember it. So we have, as Mistweavers, we have Swift Art, which is a bad talent. This talent is not good. However, in this dungeon, it does give us one more way to relieve pressure from those big circles. Roll removes a snare once every 30 seconds. Now, mind you, you do roll into those packs. So it's a little weird. Like, look, do we have Swift Art active? I don't really know what its icon looks like. I don't know. I don't really know where it is. But I did like it. Like, I remember I did... a Zenus 20 attempt at some point, and I did roll out of a circle once and it felt pretty good. Do I want to go 2-minute? Did you hear? That'd be kind of fun. What would that look like? It would probably be bad. It would probably throw off our first boss timers. Heroic Lyra is quite hard and requires some, not requires, but requires add-ons for the symbols. Ugh. Arf. Goodness. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure... I wonder if our guild's gonna go and kill Heroic Lyra before we try Mythic. My guild is currently progging Mythic Bellarane, but we're 3 healing it. Since I've been out of town, I'm the healer on the bench. I'm the bench warmer for this fight. Plus, I missed the whole gearing bonanza, so my character is a little behind on gear. I was wondering, so I have a mythic one-hand that I got from the vault some week, and I have a mythic offhand. Maybe I shouldn't have sent my weapon first, but the weapon's so much more main stat, so. Scott is out this week? Oh, really? What? Scott's been online all day. What are you talking about? Where's Scott going? I guess he's offline now, but Scott's been online. Also, Scott, I didn't even see this message. Scott said, LBN, let me tank your key. I don't know what I was doing. I was not paying attention though. But I don't know. What are they saying? They're saying, do we need engineering? No. You pulling first room, or are we going down the side? We're going left. Okay, so we're going left, and we're going to left room first. I actually like that. Currently, you're working on Prot Warrior. Dude, Prot Warrior is such a good time. One of the most satisfying things about this game are some of the sound effects. Like, some of these Some of my alts, like I just play them because I love their sound effects so much. Um, Prot Warrior and Prot Paladin, man. Prot Paladin, you Divine Shield, you Divine Toll, like boom, 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 boom. Oh my goodness, dude. Nothing like it. But Prot Warrior, whenever you hear the melees like hit your shield, like pop, 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 like oh, it's so good. It just sounds like wood, like an axe hitting wood. Oh, one of the best noises. But yeah, I love that. I love Thunderclap's sound. It's not the best, but it's good. It's definitely in the positive. Pro Warrior has some pretty good sound effects. I will say, I wish your character screamed like crazy, like did a little bloodlust shout when you popped Avatar. That would be pretty good. Prop Pally is actually really solid after the bus. Really? That's good to hear. I haven't really seen them too much. Well, I see them queuing up for my keys. I haven't really taken them too much, let me say. But they did get some very much deserved buffs. I don't really know how they impacted them. This guy just upgraded his engineering to 25. Just so we can break the beams, I guess? That's so funny. So unnecessary, but so funny. Summon the guy. Yeah, I've seen that Lura is a beast even on heroic. A lot of seasons, like, I feel like AOTC is pretty easy. Like, I felt like Sired and Athreus was very easy. Jailer heroic was pretty easy. But I could imagine it's hard. I feel like Sarkbrath was hard. Sylvanas was hard. Dude, Sylvanas was so annoying. Imagine you make it to the final boss, the hardest boss, that's going to require the most reps on, and it's a 15-minute fight. Goodness, whose idea was that? That's crazy. Alright, do I have food? Do I? Oh, I do. It's banana feast. Feast for the boys. Feed the hungry. Do I have any fun trinkets to try out? Are there any trinkets that anyone's playing that you guys have seen that are like damage proc trinkets? Like maybe either an on-use damage trinket. I don't mean something like Litany of Light Blind Wrath. I mean like something that cranks damage. Like either slams an enemy or like is there anything that healers can use like that this season? I just haven't seen any. There's nothing that's like stood out like that too much. Okay, we're going all the way down, so I don't want to use all my Renewing Mist immediately. I also don't want to Tiger's Lust.
You put all of Silvermoon in danger. This isn't worth the risk. There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop Refraxium.
He's Renewing Mist out. What are we playing?
If we aren't careful, that will be all of us.
That was it. That guy just got his engineering to 25 so he could do that. That's so funny. Oh, I had aggro on an engineer? There's no shot. That's right in a swirly. That sucks so bad. That sucks so bad. I was like, I'm dying pretty quickly. What's going on? At aggro, man. Oh no. Not like this. We can recover. This timer's more free than you would think. Is what rolls for. We're gonna roll ours away. Watch the swirlies. One tank. Heal absorb. Spin. Yikes. This is definitely a wipe. We have 2 stacks. Darkness. Oh my goodness. Revival plus darkness. Who would have thunk? Holy. I don't... I thought we were wiping there. Okay, hey, look. We died, someone else died. But as a whole, we live. That's all that matters. This game's a team game. As long as one person lives, we all live. That's not true. Paladin can get himself. He also doesn't really need to on this pack. I have Chi-Ji to cleanse my own. Also have Tiger's Lust. I have Leg Sweep. Let's go on Leg Sweep here. Just as that heal absorb comes out, just make it nice and easy. Uh-oh, Paladin has aggro. I don't like that. Let's go on Tiger's Lust the Paladin. Let's para. Okay. Very good stops from the group. Get Renumus down. Let's not get aggro on an engineer here. I have Chi-Ji. He's gonna freedom those two. I have Chi-Ji and I have Tiger's Lust. Getting the debuff. My head itches. That's most important. Whoa, that was an aggressive. Interesting. I'm not going to Tiger's Lust here. Oof. That's brutal. That is brutal. Spin, baby, win, baby. That's right. Just finished the Pally to 3K. Very nice. I feel like it's got to be so annoying pushing as a prop paladin. That's got to be so brutal. There's just so much pressure on your shoulders. Okay, let's see. Is there a key that we can hop into? That one was kind of doomed from the get-go. Not gonna lie. Yeah, one arcane explosion just going off. I think the guy died to a swirly because he was pinging the, like, focus so much on the arcane explosion instead of running out and kicking it. He died to a swirly. And then, the immediate surrender vote. Oh, is that same paladin? He's putting up the same group. Yeah, he doesn't want me. Ooh, seat 19. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Come on, please invite me. Please put me in seat. I need a seat rep, man. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. Come on, coach, put me in. Please. Is it worth it to go and do like a bunch of tins and get like crests and get these things? What are they called? Oh my goodness. Like, is it worth it to get a bunch of void shards? I guess it would be, just upgrade my gear. Is there any other way? I guess, do you get a void shard for killing an LFR boss? Is that a thing? Okay, we are in seat. I'm actually going to use my power pots in this dungeon. Gotta show it some respect. Put Hearth out. Yeah, my port's down. Wanted to double check. We've gotten like 30, 35 IO today. No, I think like 30 IO. Not bad. We take it. We're about to get some more when we slam this key. Seat 19, easy peasy. %, shards come from heroic mythic raid bosses, 10 keys, and nightmare prey. Okay. So you don't get them. Oh, you got one from a tier 11 delve too. The other content is like a much smaller RNG chance. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I just go and do like a heroic clear with somebody. I need my 100 parses, you know. Go and get my 99s, 100 parses with some guild or something. Or maybe I slap together a heroic group where I'm the only healer. Those easy parses. I don't hate that. I'm just worried about raid night. I don't know. Maybe I stress about the raid spot too much. But I will say, one thing that I don't really show too often on this channel is how much of a competitive person I am. I am ridiculously competitive. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, I have a few examples, but I kind of don't want to give them. But like, I get extremely competitive, and so having like just for those that aren't in the guild, we have someone who swapped to Mistweaver. It like, dude, it's kind of lit a fire under my butt. Next time I go to a raid night, dude, I'm gonna slam it, like slam it. But I don't know. It also doesn't stress me out, you know.
An entity from the void
Gentlemen.
has emerged into our world.
Yes, good
It
sir.
must not be allowed to spread its corruption.
What we got? Well met. Yeah, hit. Yeah. Let's see. Are you that guy at the couples board game night, Edward? I am. Couples board game night, probably not. If we did that, I probably wouldn't be. But at family board game night, there are some games that I just straight up sit out at. And it's not because I get like competitive and annoying. It's that I'm so competitive and I'm really good at board games. It's like, it's a curse, okay? It's a curse. But it comes at a cost, okay? Whenever we play games like the ones where like someone's the bad guy but you have to be quiet and like you can't like give away that you're a bad guy, I am consistently, I mean 100 times out of 100, I am the first person voted off the island just because they can't trust me because I'm so good at being the bad guy. I'm so good at lying, like, it's so bad. It's a curse, man. I wish I was worse at lying so people could trust me. But whenever it comes to those games, I'm too good at them. I'm too good, so they kill me. Rob, I'm just going to say it. Look, I think, too, I did myself a disservice, Rob, because the night before I went out of town, I was wanting to try an off-meta Mistweaver build. I was wanting to have some fun with an off-meta Mistweaver build. So the one night that me and him healed side by side, our numbers looked roughly similar. I was still above, okay, but our numbers looked awfully close. And I know it's, look, I was playing an off-meta build. He was also still very new to Mistweaver, so who knows. But yeah. I tell him to rescue the DK. Like, rescue melee. I feel like melee is always the scary part in here. Alright, let's definitely use a feast here. This is what they're here for. I wouldn't have to go Mistweaver if you didn't have to take a week-and-a-half vacation. I know. I mean, you're not wrong. But also, I think he was going to anyways. You know what I mean? I feel like he was going to anyways.
Five, 4.
Alright, this dungeon we also... Look, there's another dungeon where I really like having Swift Art. Definitely not a mandatory talent. Definitely not a mandatory talent.
5.
But roll
4,
removing a snare effect once
3,
every 30 seconds.
2, 1.
Not the worst thing. I'm also going to cocoon on pool here. It's already gone. But yeah, that shows why I like to just do that, just to eliminate risk. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cheese you now. Those chains are coming out. GG, and you know what we're going to do? We're going to press spinning crane cake. He hit me with that. I told him to hit the DK or the tank. Warlock also got targeted again. I need to be careful though because we do not have our cocoon for this leeching void, so we got to be really careful here. Go ahead and pair one of these guys. I had the wrong thing with it. Oops. Got Tiger's Lust here, and we're going to roll the next one. Being leech and voided on the... Ooh, don't crowd me. Probably could have just spun through all that, but I feel like it just feels safer to... I would feel bad if I kept on spinning and then someone died to leech and void, you know what I mean? So I'd much rather, like, for peace of mind, like, stop and Soothing Mist then and Shayloons and stuff, but It's likely not necessary to do. Alright. What do we got? I got Chibi, but I also can roll one. Let's Chibi this first one. Okay, good. He started to rescue the Death Knight. I have so many ways to clear myself. We're still in Chi-Ji, so I'm gonna keep spinning. Get rid of that Leeching Void. Try to clip this Void Caller. He's immune. Uh-oh. What did I just warn him between? Roll that off. I could Tiger's Lust someone, but honestly, we're so safe right now. Like, there's no point in it. What I should be doing is I should be soothing these guys. Very nice, very nice. Alright, Mr. Tank, on you, brother. What are we pulling? Two champions, a bunch of brokens. Alright, this is one of my favorite bosses in the entire season. It's easy, so it's kind of like lame calling this one of my favorite bosses. But what I love about this boss is that you can like cheese a mechanic. You can cheese the jump if you're targeted, you can just run underneath it. I love when they do things like that. Like if you're quick enough or have good reflexes, you can completely negate a mechanic. Okay, Oozing Slam, I'm gonna cheese you that. Oh, actually we got Zephyred. I'm not. I have Thunder Poke Slam, I'm just gonna use that. I got it. Ooh, we lagged a bit, but we're back. Hey, also, this Death Knight coming awfully close to having the best name in the game. I've heard that Christopher is a top tier name. I don't know where I heard that from or how reliable the sources are, but I do know it's a fact. So, anyone looking to name their child, I can confirm Christopher is one of the most baller names. Okay, look, from personal experience, it is a big baller name. Okay, so that ad's about to be CC. We're about to have to start kiting. That broke my para for some reason. I'll just pair this one. What? A para broke? Who's dotting? What is going on? Okay, you know what? It's spin o'clock, man. We just gotta kill these guys. I have, like, we definitely should just be kiting. That's how you handle this boss anyways. You just kite. But we can afford to kill some of these guys. Brother, don't ping me. I had things CC'd. Yeah, we just died. I had things CC'd and someone broke the para.
Survive.
I don't know what to tell you. Nice try indeed. I wonder what that was. Is there a way I could check to see what broke para? No, because I remember on there was one boss, I think Sarkareth, that we were progging. Yeah, I definitely think we did need more kiting. Once we saw things get broke, you can do this. You can do this fight strictly by kiting. Rest of Shaman's low-key garbage. 2 minutes. Yeah, 1000%, Rob. I definitely agree. Para got broke. No worries, though. That's right. You know what it was? I called this boss easy. And that's what broke it. I want another Seed of the Triumvirate. I love this dungeon, man. It's so hard. I'm gonna knock this 19 out of the way. 19. That's one there. Ooh, a 20 pit, though. If we can get into that, I'm doing that. Our first 20 on the board. Another 20. It would be nice to skip 19 on some of these things. We gotta get into those like early 20 keys sooner rather than later. I'm gonna have to come back and do this at the end of the season. So after we detail shows CC breaks, ooh. Watch it be me. Watch it be my... If it's my J-Fire stomp, I'm gonna cry. How do I see that, though? Okay. Miscellaneous, probably? Oh, I see CC breaks. It's not letting me choose it. Interesting. Good thing your name is Larry Bird. that is what the LB stands for. I'm Larry Bird reincarnated. And that is where the LB comes from. Large balls. Okay, hold on. Not long balls. What is a long balls? I don't want to know. I hate the visual. The LB clip, classic. It's a classic one. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Ceiling Panda has some of the better clips. I will say Ceiling Panda is one of the only person that takes advantage of clipping it. I say some stupid things sometimes, okay? I'm surprised some of you guys don't clip it, but there's been some good ones. Alright, come on. 19 Alcor, we could use that. Break that. Feels good playing on my monk again, man. I'm very behind where I want to be, but yeah, let's get to the 22. Let's get humbled a bit. See how fast we get declined. SR 20. Another 20. Isn't it Ludwig van Ben? I was about to say Van Halen, whatever. Ludwig van Beethoven. I wish, man. That name has so much drip attached, and it's not. That name's not just famous because the guy was famous. That name would have been famous had the guy not been famous, you know. But that name is. It just oozes aura. It's a good one. Yeah, details used to show things like that. Details is a shell of its past. It is definitely nowhere near as good as it used to be. Another seat attempt, perhaps. No B-res though, so be kind of a cursed group if they invite me. Who has no lust? We'll try. That's free content. Wait, what is Ceiling Panda? You can't even see a breakdown of how much you've healed a specific person. I hate Blizzard details so much. Yeah, details is so bad this season, guys. It's just, I don't know. Very, very sad. 20 Magisters. Where are we headed next? Ooh, a Shadow Priest named Mind Games. What a baller. Oh, I typed in 19 to 200. That's why we're seeing all these like 22s and stuff. I fat fingered the 0. That's funny. Thing is, like, all the 19s posted we've done. I guess there's a Nexus. AI says LB stands for Logic Box or Limit Break. I don't hate Limit Break. Limit Break is, all I know it is Cloud would use it in Super Smash Bros. And Cloud's a baller, dude. There's a, they made it Cloud in Magic the Gathering, and super cool. Like, they gave him some drip, dude. He's very cool. But also one of my favorite games I've ever played is the only Final Fantasy game I've ever played, and that is Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. It was like a little spin-off, but dude, it was so good. It also benefited because I think it was the only Final Fantasy that they ever made on the best console they've ever made, and that is the PSP. Dude, the PSP was head and shoulders above anything they've ever made. That thing was so good. Limit Break would not be a bad, dude. Honestly, I could rebrand and we could like make it seem like I'm an actual cool person. Put Limit Break and everything. That'd be pretty sick. Unfortunately, though, that's not the case. The LB is just 2 cool letters. Free content, saying stupid stuff all the time. I could start doing it more. I could say there's some things that I hold back. I'm like, no, that would make me sound like an idiot. But some days you'll catch me where I'm not really paying attention to what I'm saying. I say some stupid stuff. The other day when I said, we had that guy named Oily Undies in the group, and dude, just I had a Freudian slip, or I don't even know if it's Freudian, but I had a slip of some kind. I watched that clip back and I'm like, dude, that's embarrassing that I said that on stream. But it's whatever. Either it's funny or rage bait. Either one. Can't go wrong with either of those. Okay, hold on. Algathar 19, come on. Put me in. Algathar would be fun, dude. Algathar or Seat are the two keys that I would find the most fun in this moment. Algathar or Seat? Are you? Where are you? Algathar. It's crazy there are no Seat 19s going. I started this week. Oh, there's one. Hold on. Spoke too soon. I started this week with a Seat 19, and like I said, it got bricked down, man. And then I ended up timing the 18, got it out of the way. Then I went to 19 Mayasara, which was unfortunately one of the only, or it was the only 19 that I had at the time. Uh-oh. Where are we at? Ah, dude, I don't need this key. I don't need. I don't need. I don't need. He said, would you be down to help push my 18? But I got you. Let's help this guy push him 18. But I got you. He's kind to ask. He said, no worries. I just met this guy today, but sure. I guess we can get a cooldown key. I do need to just do some easy keys just to slam for IO. Not IO, crests. I need crests, man. Very down on crest. You know what I could do is I could walk this key. An 18 pit. Like, 18 pit's not bad. You know what we could do is we could play a caster. Hold on. Do a caster key. Do it. Big old caster key. See how Yulon can fare. I don't know if you can tell, but I say whatever I want regardless of if I sound so... Oh, Rob. I can tell, brother. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to be a menace at 80 years old. Dude, you're going to be that grumpy grandpa that sits on the bench and just rocks and mumbles all day long. Yeah, hey, Ceiling Pan, I appreciate you stopping in. Get some good sleep, man. Very well deserved. You work hard. Get you some nice beauty sleep. No, but Rob, whenever you cue your mic, you either say, like... it's either... There's no in between. It's either, like, you're grumbling because you died mid-pool. Okay, it's not after the pool. It's mid-pool. Or... you say some good stuff. Like, you do have some, like, good input about bosses, so... I never mind your nonsense. The Rob nonsense. It's it's good. It does more good than harm. But don't tell anyone I said that. I'm kidding. But let's slam this key. I'm gonna play Rushing Wind Kick. I like this build, man. I used to play this build, like, in specifically Windrunner Spire. It, like... randomly does good in there. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I've never died mid-pool. Don't slander my name. Oh, brother. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I must be thinking of someone else. Maybe someone else. Someone else named Rob in our guild. We did for a time have another Rob in our guild. Okay, where am I headed? Pit? Unfortunately, we are at Seat. How does one get... Pit? Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of someone else, Rob. My bad. For anyone watching, wondering, that was definitely just a slip up on my part. Rob has never died on a boss. He parses 99s to 100s every time, and if he gets a 99 instead of the 100, it's our fault. Like, we didn't PI him at the right time or something. If he were to die, it's because he was gripped into the bad stuff. That's the only way. So. Actually, Reed. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Now the T comes out. Okay. Actually named Reed. Didn't know that. You know what? I'm going to stand for this key at least. It sucks to stand while I'm wearing the sweater. I kid you not, the sweater... it cooks me. It's so freaking hot. Like, it's so hot. But I love it, man. It's so nice. I wish I lived in a colder climate so I could wear the sweater more often, man. It's so warm. Reminder to check all talents and buffs, I say. Yo, what's up, Azarelos? How are you doing today, Azarelos? Hopefully well. We've been slamming, getting some 19s knocked off on the board on the monk. It's like I needed to come around and do them at some point. But now, someone that we met today asked if I could help with an 18 pit, so we're gonna knock this one off for him, get their key push up for him. Just because, I don't know. I felt like it. We haven't done a pit yet today. Chill dungeon. Hello? My double jump? Not working? Why isn't lighter than air working? Walk it out. We need some blood flow today. You know what? You're right. I've been sitting on an airplane for a week. Would y'all mind if I walked? I feel like pit's just the walking dungeon. Alright. I'm gonna walk. Also, guys, I'm gonna be totally real with you. I did not know. Sorry, I just slammed the mic. I did not know how out of shape I had gotten. Because I work from home.
5, 4.
I wear loungewear all day.
2, 1.
I wear loungewear all day, so when I went on vacation, I was wearing a belt and like
5,
pants and
4.
actual
3,
clothes, right?
2, 1.
And it showed me
5.
I am very out of
4,
shape. What the
3,
heck?
2,
I'm a lot larger than I
1.
knew I was. So I need to be walking way more than I have been. Oh, I'm also playing a weird build. We're playing Yulon, so I don't have Chi-Ji this dungeon, which Chi-Ji's definitely playing this dungeon. We're gonna have fun with it. We can basically spin most of the pools in this dungeon anyway, so it doesn't really matter what build we go. Glitch is gonna pop here soon, so I'm gonna pop Yulon, get some envelopment spread. And just spin the rest of it out. But yeah, we're in a pit 18. I've already timed a 19 of this dungeon. We got invited by someone that I met today that was like, hey, you wanna help me do this key? Didn't have much else better to do, so we're just gonna slam it. I just need reps on my monk, honestly. Like I'm a little out of practice, not much, but a little bit. But also I'm behind on like crests. I'm behind on the void shard things, whatever they're called. So it's not the worst thing ever to take a chill key, you know? Oh! I grabbed aggro and I got the heal absorb at the same time. That is not good. Not good at all. But it's okay. It's just pit. How bad could it be? Yeah, grab aggro on something with that rushing wind kick. I don't know what though. But it did half my health. And then put a heal absorb on me. I went to spy heal myself, the heal absorb just ate it. And then it smacked me again for my other half health. That was not good. But if I'm playing this build, I need to make sure I'm better about my renewing mist at least. But this build's like very similar. I'm just playing rushing wind kick and Euro. That's kind of it. I can still spin on big AoE pools, but how I handle bosses is going to be a little bit different. Also, this build, I don't know where I made up the talent points, but I have the touch of death talents apparently. Yeah, I've improved death touch on this build. That's crazy. Wasn't expecting to be able to death touch. Yo, I'm on my mount right now. Look, I'm on my mount, but you don't visually see the mount. Did y'all see that? My game kind of glitched a bit because I, oh, tank. I have aggro on that guy. I'm just going to roll in. Move this way. Let's pair this guy to break his frenzy. freedom. But I pressed my mount and then I rolled like the moment my mount was supposed to spawn, and it like skipped spawning in my mount visual. So my character was just running really fast as if I had a mount. I've never seen that before. That was weird. I don't have Tiger's List just yet. There we go. Gonna do a big stun. Keep our hot supply. We can't let those fall off. I'm spinning so much because it's Pit. Like, Pit, you just spin a lot more than most dungeons. But I'm not getting as much rushing lane kicks off. I just need to send it. Just keep it on cooldown. Okay, the hunter is positioned to get the thing. Alright, let's go. Only death was me ripping aggro, which was all my fault. We're fine. You get the Arcanist? I don't know. Arcanist? Can I get the Arcanist? I'm gonna be totally real with you guys. I don't see an Arcanist. Yeah, straight up just, I don't know which one he's talking about. I'm sure it's like right in front of me. But it's fine. This dungeon, like, look, we don't need to do anything fancy. We're fine. Doing a few sets of 10 reps of body weight squats during the day takes a few seconds and can be great for the body. True. True. Good for like the whole body too. You should realign your frames. Tank, healer, ranged, melee. See, I don't really care about ranged or melee. I'll be real. I feel like that would just throw me off. Arcanist Cadaver. Oh, the Cadaver. See, I call him the Cadaver. But he said, can I get the Arcanist Cadaver? I can't. I don't have a kick. I mean, I can parry it, stun it, and stuff like that, but like, eventually I'll run out of stuff. So no. We should have asked, like, you know, someone with a kick to babysit it. That would make much more sense. Oh, we got you. Mr. Kale Foss. That's your brother. Rob, is the melee hunter spec, is that still the play? Like, or did they do any bounce tuning to it that I missed? Gonna spin off these heal dwarves, and once this lich pops, I'm gonna pop you on. The lich is not dying. That wasn't good. Shout out Lycakin though. BM is definitely fine in here, maybe better. Interesting, okay. But they didn't like tune Survival Hunter at all. It's like still as good as it was the other week. I think before I had left, didn't they do like a big buff to like both the ranged hunter specs maybe? Oh no. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna go on Revival, which feels really bad coming into this boss, but I kind of messed up there. And not having Chi-Ji is definitely a throw in this dungeon. I might have to stop walking for this boss. Oh, and I think Chi-Chi's gonna throw me off in the next boss too. Because the next boss, I usually use Chi-Chi to reset my... if I get targeted by a totem. It's pretty good for that. Okay. Yeah, I might have to stop walking for this boss. Straddle my walking pad. You tune in, not worth saying. I think there's a strat where Monk paralyzes the cadaver, because, yeah, you can basically pair it and keep it out of combat. I just didn't know. I was way too late to figure out what he meant. Yeah, like right now I could paralyze the cadaver and we could pull the Necrolite in. And as long as it's parried, and as long as you kill the Necrolite in the first, in a minute, you're fine. Yeah, I need to remember I'm playing a different build here.
We'll save for snack. For later.
Also, I usually use Chi-Chi to cleanse my dot here and stuff. Like, there's a lot that I'm like used to doing on this boss that I just don't, since I'm playing this build, I don't have access to it. Uh-oh, that's not good. Pop Yulon coming out. Oh my goodness, 3 people? No way. 3 people LOS that. I think got 7 stacks. That's crazy. It might look like our mana's in a bad spot, but we're actually in a lot better spot on mana than it looks.
Save for snack. For later.
Because we have Conduit, I think this was playing Refreshment. It is, yeah. We're in a lot better spot. In fact, I'm gonna pop Conduit here. It's gonna give us more cocoons, which is gonna give us more mana. So there's also something I'm doing on this boss where I'm playing, what's the kind called? I'm playing Morning Breeze. So my Thunder Focus Tea resets my cooldown of Rising Sun Kick, but I'm not using my Thunder Focus Tea on Rising Sun Kick or Rushing Wind Kick. I'm using on Enveloping Mist here. It's like right there, I just Rushing Wind Kick, but then I pop Thunder Focus Tea and then just use it on Enveloping Mist, but that will ensure that I have a Rushing Wind Kick at the end to extend it.
We'll save for snack.
Like here, I am gonna I'm gonna Thunder Focus Tea some Rushing Wind Kicks though. Alright. LOS it, please.
Your bones will freeze.
Tigers list the road, get rid of that dot. I'm going Cocoon. Get some mana back. Oh! Forgot that that guy was throwing something at me.
We'll save for snack. For later. You need more. Now, your bones.
Alright, easy boss. Let's go. Okay, I can start walking again. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Stepped on with the wrong foot, almost fell. Are we lusting ick? Yeah, probably. Is the best M plus spec currently like, oh, the best hunter spec or like the best in the game? I would love a world where Survival Hunter is the best in the game. That'd be sick. So hopefully that's what you meant. Alright. Pop Yulon. Easy breezy. I will say the Lich is dying like super slow. I wonder what we're doing with our cooldowns where like the Lich's last half of his health bar is living so long. I bet maybe people are sending into the first half. Say our monk. Brother, I was just thirsty. That's what you said? That's crazy. I love Survival Hunter though. I need to go back and play it. It was one of my favorite alts in Shadowlands. I haven't played it since. I think my Hunter is level 80 though because there was like a gold farm that was like efficient on a what's the huntery hunter? The what hunter am I thinking of? The marksmanship hunter? Okay, I guess I'll pair that. But there was like a gold farm that you could do like in Darkflame Cleft where you just like ran through the first room and like did your little cone shot, your little multi-shot looking thing, and pulled like the whole room and just killed it and like tailoring farmed it. So I did have a at least mostly leveled hunter for that reason. Other than that, I haven't really played my hunter in ages. I always thought that I would like marksmanship hunter, but I've never played it. Okay, let's drink up a bit before boss. We are gonna less this boss. I might not need to pop anything on pool. Also, maybe I should stop walking for this boss too.
Arms and legs are in short supply.
Uh-oh, I'm stuck. No way, this is how I... Oh, God. Okay. Not good, not good. Got stuck in a little divot. Did I just get innervated? Forgot what that sound was. I don't know if I did, but it kind of sounded like an innervate there. Crazy if true. It's been ages. I love how I start my little auto walker and like I'm not even walking.
Must not be interrupted. Take care of them.
Uh-oh, someone butt pulled. I'm going to stun, just slow it down, make it safe. I'm gonna conduit once we see the big explosion damage though. I'm actually gonna go in Yulon. Oh, Yulon's on cool. Oh, actually press it, okay. Good.
Moving around. Hold still while I blow them all up.
Need to dispel the tank. Glad I cocooned that guy.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Did I do a swirly? Oh, was it a death bolt? It probably was a death bolt. Love that. Love that for us. Please.
Must not be interrupted. Take care of them.
Okay.
No,
Oh, please run from it. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me.
The dangerous one is over there, fool! Enough moving around! Hold
I was gonna pop you on. My nose itches. Watch the death bolt. Please don't let me die to it again.
Your survival
Death bolt,
wasn't
please.
necessary.
We're tunneling. We also have a DPS on the Shade, a DPS on Crick, a DPS on Nick. Come on, people. Yo, what's up, Don Pie Lol? How are you doing today? I'm getting death bolted. That's how I'm doing. I think there's a strat where Monk paralyzes. Oh, yeah. Fun fact, I gave up on Monk 1 month ago. Now, from knowing nothing, I blast 19s. Great vids on Monk, dude. That is awesome to hear. Love to hear that, Crazy Gambler. We try to push this guy's 18, but, I mean, 3 death bolt kills. Like, what can you do about that? Crazy Gambler, I see you on both platforms. My bad. Whenever I'm in a key, I usually, like, focus. So I'll always get back to y'all's chats, but I apologize. I wasn't. Okay, if Brazil... Things we died to death bolt. I just don't want to go through that. I don't want to. I'm gonna say good luck. GL. Good folks, death bolt, yes sir. Good luck, guys. Gonna bounce. Gonna kneels. This build's a ton of fun though, but like you kind of can only really do it in some dungeons. Man, I really wanted to pick up Monk Healer, but it's so overwhelming. The thing is like, people think it's a lot easier than it is, because spinning, anyone and their grandmother and their toddler can press spinning crank kick over and over again, you know? But I think a lot of people think that that's all it is, because you'll watch like big streamers do some big pulls where no bolt casts go off. You can pull like giant packs and just spin them, you know? But that's not really the case. Like you can spin a pack, anyone can do that, but then you get to a boss and you're like, well, what do I do now? You know? So I feel like people think it's as easy as spinning, but it's actually as hard as healing a boss, you know? Do you think bad players try to brute force themselves through 16s for the mount? Had a demo lock do 70k? Yeah, I've been trying to do all 15s on all my characters, and we've had people like that where it's felt like a carry for someone. Like they'll push their own key. Oh my goodness, dude! I can't walk in the sweater. The sweater is way too hot for me to walk in. I can't do it. Holy! I feel like I just got like a year's worth of working out in just from walking for like half a dungeon. Dude, that was brutal. This sweater's crazy, man. I can't do it. Let's see. No. I really want to knock out Pit, or not Pit, seat 20, or seat 19, goodness. It's just fun. Yeah, that's why my main is Resto Shaman. And maybe pick up a Disc Priest. Disc Priest is fun. Disc Priest is really fun. I've been having a lot of fun on mine. I was puzzled because he had IO score. Was it his key? Or you need to see, like, have they been just pushing their own key to get IO? And now they're just, like, getting into groups, you know? Because we've had some of those this season for sure. I've been trying to push into 16s, but it just feels like my heals aren't doing anything. My 285 item level and have been having consistent 100k HPS and tips. Overall HPS is kind of a trap. Like, there are certain moments that you're probably losing people in. Like, what I would do is I would record your VODs and notice, like, is it the same pack that people die to? Is it the same mechanic? Like, did I come out of the first boss of Magisters with no cooldowns, and then we pulled the first glaive guy and I let someone slip? You know what I mean? Like what is it? No worries. Like it's all about like the big moment of healing that needs to be done. You know what I mean? Like you'll notice in pit, like the first few pools are so dirt easy. But the moment the Lich hits 50%, you'll see that big purple beam go up to the sky, and then that's when the actual damage starts. So it's like, it doesn't really matter how much healing you did before that moment. It's about how much you can pump while that big damage is coming out. So, but I would definitely record and see like what are the times where you're losing people. It can also help you go back and see like, oh, like that person definitely should have popped the defense if they had like the magic debuff and the bleed on them, you know what I mean? Like you can see things like that. So I would definitely start recording your runs. You'll learn a lot from watching yourself for sure. Your decision making, you'll see. I recorded my raid VODs for a while, and I would notice that I am only healing the like right column. You know what I mean? So I've become a better player from recognizing that, and now I make sure and heal everyone, right? So, but I wouldn't have known I was doing that. I was favoring one side of my frames if I hadn't have done that. This group is doing a 20 seat. They want a green and a darker green. Let's see if I'm green enough. We can hope. Things I just need reps on these 20s and 19s. Like, got to get some reps in, but they're all the same key, man. Like all the same few dungeons. 100k HPS might be a sign team is taking unnecessary. That's true. That's true. That's what I like. Overall healing is a trap. It's a number. Like sure you can generally tell, but it's not like DPS. Like if you have one DPS that's doing significantly less DPS than everyone, you can know that their performance isn't quite there, right? But as a healer, one, the less damage we have to heal, the better the group is. You know what I mean? The better the group is, less damage we're gonna have to heal. So you could do one pit and do like, I don't know, what was our overall there? Not showing me. You could do like one pit and have to heal 80k on a boss, and then go back and like say you break the key, then try the key again, then you'd have to heal like 100k. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing better. It could mean that your group's doing worse, or it could just mean that you're doing less overhealing. You are doing better. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things. Like for me, it's been the beginning packs and Windrunner Spy. Yeah, that pack is so hard. That little dot that Stewards put on, it seems like they die instantly to them. Yeah, it's definitely brutal. What spec are you playing, Shogun? Because as a monk, if you're playing a monk, we have, you know that there's 2 stewards on that pool, meaning that you're going to see a total of 4 dots per wave. So you can plan to, like, heal, you're lusted, so try to pop, like, Chi-Ji and heal through the first 2 dots that get applied. And then the moment the second 2 dots get applied, you press Revival, boom, first wave done with. And then you hope that you're focusing down, like, one steward, but say you don't. Then you still have Conduit and Cocoon, and you have Dispel, and you'll still have your Self-Dispel with your Diffuse Magic. So you have tools, but it's kind of like all about how you layer them. Like all about how you layer them. Not according to that one guy in the comments a couple weeks ago that was mad at overall HPS because you weren't bombing a Blood DK. I know, right? Look, I can never win. I can never win in comments. There's always, no matter how I do, we could time a key with 0 deaths. There's still someone that wants to say that I'm like bad and got carried or something. It's like, okay, dude, whatever. You're a Mistweaver. I've been using Cure Insta on one and Cocoon on the other. See, but that's the thing is like you're spending a lot of globals. Think of it like this: you're spending a lot of globals doing spot coverage. Meanwhile, the big AoE pulses are starting. So if you spend too many globals on spot coverage, it's kind of like a push and pull. That's why I like to send Revival on the first set of 4. And it seems like a waste. Like, it seems like wasting your panic button sucks, but it really doesn't. It's kind of like a game plan where you're sending it early, but it's setting you up better because then you can spend more global spinning and stuff and save Revivals for the second. But also think of it like this, Shogun. if you're able to get more damage off and help with damage on the first set by committing revival earlier, then odds are by the second time one of the two stewards is going to be dead, maybe even both of them by their second attempt to apply dots. So if you commit more front loaded with your cooldowns, it could be a bit better as well. You know what I mean? I hope that's making sense. Also consider too that the big AoE damage overlaps with the dots in the first set. It's a little off on the second set. Their timers are a little desynced. So you will... Ooh, we get a seat invite. Hello? Do I have cables? I don't. See. I'm gonna have to harp anyways. Does healer logs really matter? So, do you mean like what? Do you mean in Raid, Crazy Gambler, or in Mythic Plus? I know. Oh, you mean in Mythic Plus? Okay, it depends on a lot of factors. Mobs pulled, damage taken theoretically. The less you heal, the better the people are, right? And yeah, for the most part, yeah. But it's not as cut and dry, right? I mean, you can tell a lot from logs. It's not like you're gonna see like, oh, this log I did much less HPS and that's why we died. Like, sure, that happens, but it's not like everything, right? Let's swap our build back, by the way. Logs are really good. It's good to look at your logs and stuff every now and then, especially if you fail and you don't know why. That's when logs can be good. You can look at your cast sequence, like what you were casting when people died. What actually killed people, like did a bolt go off and hit someone, you just didn't know it or something. Like, could you have stunned to stop some damage? Like, logs are good. They're not like, you know, I wouldn't look at like every log. I would just look at the ones that I didn't really know what happened in. Chat is always better than the stream. Tell as old as time. There are people in Liquid's broadcast, yeah, calling them shit. It's a badge of honor. No, for sure. I mean, I'll watch the Race World first, and they're like, people are trying to coach, and it's like, dude, stop! You're literally watching. Like, I don't know. People are crazy. They're like, why don't they sub out this person and put in this person? It's like, because they know what they're doing. Let them do it. Yeah, I've been trying to focus one steward down, and I've been using my Touch of Death to help out. Makes me wonder if their DPS are using, if the DPS are using defensive at all. It also would help if you can see that. Like, this add-on that I have where I can see my group's defensives. It's called Pete's Defensive History. It's just good. I mean, especially if you're recording your VODs, you can see if someone had a defensive and didn't use it. You can see if someone popped the defensive, what they popped, and you can see the cooldown on their defensives. But it's just nice to see like this information, you know. Especially, like I said, if you're recording your gameplay, it's just really good information to track. All right, see the triumvirate. Do this.
I have
OT.
many lucky doos you like.
Dude, repair costs are crazy this season. I kind of posted a little poll. I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but on YouTube, I posted a poll that was like, what's the worst thing in WoW? The first option was repair costs. The second option was Murloc breath. The third option was like, when your tank is an RP Volpera that says, I don't even remember. I need belly squatches or something as they die. I don't know. It's just a goofy post, right? But repair costs beat out the meme options, which shocked me. All right, here I'm gonna pop Chi-Ji as the chains start. Let's go and pop it. I'm still playing my talent where roll will break a chain, which is gonna help a little bit. Leeching Void on me. I'm just gonna keep spinning though. We have so many targets still. I got a dance proc. Okay, this time I'm gonna Tiger's Lust. Actually, I'm gonna roll myself. Then Tiger's Lust. We're gonna kill a Subjugator, which is good. Very good funnel from this group. I could Tiger's Lust. I could have just Tiger's Lusted, but it's fine. I like to. We're playing this talent, this bad talent. Might as well get some use out of it. Oh, I didn't power pot there. Oops. I kind of like having a Shaman Luster more than the other two, because you hear the Murloc, you know, you hear like the Murloc scream. And that lets me know I'm less than much better.
I'm out of room.
Teaching Void here. Hope the tank is okay. I'm just gonna spot heal through that. Very nice. Might just have to raw heal through this one. I'm really being careful about my positioning because if a chain comes out and I'm like in the way of people, they have like so many melee this group, so I'm just like I'm backstepping, I'm rolling out of the way, like I'm letting it be as easy as possible for my melee DPS to exist. They are kind of stacking on each other, which worries me a bit, but see like they're cleaving each other. But as long as they don't die, we're fine. Okay. I had one Thunder Focus charge that I sent on an Envelopiness there. I also have Dance Charge. I probably should just keep spinning, to be honest. I'm gonna Conduit this. I don't even need to roll it off. Alright, boss time. We wiped on this boss weirdly enough last go. It was to add management. So as long as my pair doesn't get broken again, we should be fine. Yeah, we're about to pull in more brokens. Maybe even 2 more champions. I'm gonna keep my hot on the tank. Yeah, I might just revival this next one. I needed to go para, so I kind of took like a weird little path there, and I'm just hoping the para holds. It's awfully close, but that's kind of the good thing about having a bunch of melee, is that I'm not too worried about it. I have Conduit here. Losing Slam. Ooh, I got hit by a little lag there. I have Chi up. Ooh, interesting turtle. Maybe he didn't have a disengage. Repair the far one. Put Rock down. A little sus. But now we kite. Summoning our inner Shadowlands, Mr. Tank. Okay, my pair did break. Big ad, dude. I'm just gonna touch a death hit. I'm cheating before this. Okay. Ooh. Hello, tank. Good morning. I'm not stunned. Nice. Okay. A little sus. What do you think the hardest pool slash boss is for you slash Mistweavers in Mythic Plus? I definitely think like one of the hardest pools in this entire dungeon pool. I think the last 2 bosses of this dungeon are definitely up there. The boss, the hallway leading into the second boss of Magister's Terrace is definitely worth mentioning. Windrunner first pool. These are like, it's kind of just like the Hall of Fame of tough pools this season. There's quite a few of them. If you do a triple Colossus pool after before the second boss in Skyreach, that pool's definitely up there. Yeah, I mean, there's just like a lot that are just like they're all really hard. I don't think like any of them is harder than the other. I think maybe the hardest thing this season is maybe the final boss of this dungeon, I would say. Alright, tank, live, please. Goodness, I just don't know how much I've trusted that Demon Hunter. Like I have no idea what my Demon Hunter's safe. Like he has Shadow Meld and 1 Valor's Brand ready, and I don't know what that means. I don't know how healthy he will be. But there, like, the big mob had died, so I don't blame him for not pressing Valor's Brand, but it's like, dude, you're getting chunked by these little dudes. Like, are you okay? Kind of crazy how, like, I haven't really played with the Demon Hunter tank since, like, what? War Within season, whatever season it was, with Cinderbrew. I don't really know what they do. I don't know. They're cool. I just know they do big healing on themselves, and they have, like, their big breath and meta. Amps their damage or something. I don't really know. I'm just gonna conduit this one. Make it nice and safe. Then we might be able to just send a bunch of Rising Sun Kicks and kill this guy with that conduit. Can't get 2% health. How okay is he? The Rift Warden's still gonna apply dots here. Yeah, we kill him before he gets his pulse out.
We will not be pushed out. Bring in
Yeah, I would definitely say those are like all of my top picks. I feel like it just depends on the day and the group, I guess. Whichever one's the hardest. Second to last boss in here is no joke either. I feel like you lose people a lot there too to orbs. Dodging, anytime you have to dodge while doing big healing, that immediately takes up. I'm just gonna plan a revival here. But anytime you have to dodge while healing, so Ember Dawn or whatever that boss is called, and Windrunner is also just obnoxious to heal. Second to last boss here, really hard to heal. I definitely think as a Mistweaver, anything that I said that wasn't a trash pool, it's an extra mention. The spinning crank kick looks a lot worse on one target. Yeah, that's my list. I'm curious though, what is y'all's list? How would y'all rank the hardest pools, hardest trash mobs, hardest bosses to heal of this season? I made a video at the beginning of the season, like hardest bosses of the season to heal. And it was true. It was true for the beta. Like, that was my list. But a lot of those bosses are just a lot easier, honestly, on live than they were on beta. So it would be fun to, like, go back and, like, kind of revamp some of those videos and stuff. I have GG here. We're going to pop it. GG. Oh, people don't stack. What are we doing, please? I was able to cocoon one of them. The other fell over. I don't want to have to conduit this, but I might. I'm just going to send conduit. It feels so bad. No, let's just send trinket here. Let's save conduit a roll. Now we still have conduit. Oh, tank. Okay, I changed my answer. Any pool that you have a Demon Hunter tank is the hardest pool. That's my new answer. Here, one of these guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna time my mana food. But yeah, I hate Magister's Hallway of Death. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'll forget how hard it is. I'm like, oh, this dungeon's so easy. And the dungeon as a whole, I think that dungeon is easy. The tyrants are kind of rough sometimes. Like some of the pools can be kind of scary. like I'll be caught off guard by how hard that is, you know. Sometimes. Oh God. I wish I was here at the beginning of this pool. Kind of was throwing, but I did like I need to drink at some point. I have a bunch of mana tea, I know, but I don't know. Like, I hate committing, like, everything in the tank before this boss. I always feel so bad. Sometimes you have to, you know. At least you can. A warning ping myself to say, hey, notice me. I'm low on mana. This boss requires a lot of mana. From what I remember, I haven't really healed this boss in a minute on my monk. No, across the board, it just... like constant mana. That always means you're spending a lot of mana. Not a lot of downtime to like drink. We'll overcap on stacks of mana tea sometimes. Please don't chain pull, my brother. Let me at least tap. Let me drop combat. We dropped combat. On mana food. Be quicker, please. Yeah, we're lusted. Off the power pot. I'm at offensive. We don't have B-Reds. Also forgot to get jumper cables. We just run out of the room, right? We just say screw lust. We tried. Reset boss maybe? Oh, someone has jumper cables. Someone came prepared. Oh my goodness, he died the moment I pressed cocoon. That's always the most troll thing, and you cocoon yourself. I mean, he had every defensive in the book. Please, man. Pop a defensive here. I can go soak one after my defense is rolling. Okay, tank got it. That's Chi-Ji. Okay, we have Thunderfolk Seed with big Shayloons. Heal through this. Oh, please pop a defensive. Please pop a defensive. Any defensive. Please! Rogue, you were killing me. Don't say, dude, you have everything. You have everything, please. I mean, it is, maybe it's saying dude to the boss because it kind of is picking on him. Oh, are you not healing? Are you kidding? Oh, that's not good. He can't be real. Can't be real. I have Chi-Ji here. Okay, we're fine. Just ignore the rope. We know I was healing him, but also he was just letting himself die there. We have a big Shayloons followed by some folks see Shayloons. I have revival here. Might not need it. think revival here. Okay. I have conduit here, so we have big heal. I have conduit and Chi. Live tank. It's definitely defensive this. Only defensive if I get the bleed during like a compromised spot. You know what I mean? Like any really rough spot, I'll defensive. I have Cocoon. I'm very I should pop Chi and spin. I promise you, I was.
Between me and this staff, heroes.
I was healing him. I don't know what he's on about.
Will do nicely. You'll
He
find
did get picked on by the
heroes
bleed. It definitely hit him at the worst time like 3 times in a row, but
trying to break
even still. Okay, notice that I was drinking. Notice I'm not there with you. We're going into one of the most brutal pools of the entire dungeon.
ourselves.
I'm not there.
I'll see to opening the way once he's
Also don't have any cooldowns here. We recover. That's gonna be on the rogue and a warrior maybe? I'm gonna hop him up just in case. Rogue's gonna need some extra attention here, especially because apparently it's solely my job to keep him alive. And I have Chi Conduit. We're back into a good spot. Get this guy hotted up. Send it. Finish aliens with the ticks. Okay, very tough pool here. This pool is very unassuming, but those ticks of damage are crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and send Conduit as well. This pool is like ridiculously difficult, actually. You wouldn't think it, but these void callers, they just sit there and truck you. I don't know what they did to those guys, but they pissed them off royally. Let's drink up a bit. I don't have anything for this pool except for revival soon. I would like to not revival, but I will use defensive here. Ooh. Please. Okay, we got Chi rolling. I hope we go left here. I really hope we go left. We're back to Thunder Focus Tea. We're good. Epic Coon. Coon this guy, so I can't say I didn't heal him. There's a defensive. Oh, the Hunter's a little light though. We're gonna heal him for sure. Okay, I have Conduit now. Nice. Copper mana food. Just a little bit of ticks. Once again, this pool, so much damage on pool. I was about to rot my hunter just to show him, hey, get in melee. I think it's a 20-yard range. I'm trying to keep you alive with it. Okay, who's gonna get targeted by the Weaver? Me. I'm popping an offensive. Pop Chi. Oh, Hunter. Hunter just continuously getting bolted. Poor guy. Who's gonna get targeted. Let's go and get a spin off. I'm just gonna Pseudomist through this one. Ooh, good feint death from Hunter. Have our food. Okay, at this point in the dungeon, it's just dodge a clock. No, dodge clock. We're gonna get some mass infusions. Not roll into the gate again. We have plenty of time. Our tank's taking it nice and slow. Infusion on the Hunter. I'm just assuming missed him. Occasionally send the Shaylins as well. Now we should be able to spin. I don't have Chi-Ji, don't have Conduit. Whoever gets targeted by one of these, I'm going to cocoon. See the warrior getting targeted. One call today. Good feign. We're going down. Wood infusion on the warrior, great defensive. I really need to Shaylins them too often. I'm just gonna let it take a bit and then Shaylins once it takes like twice. Get some Mana Tea going just in case I'm not able to drink after this boss. After this pool. On the warrior, on me. Let's go and tap.
The void calls to me.
Okay, Void Infusion, I'm just gonna Shayloons through. Just back away. Give myself plenty of space so I can just watch health bars. Then as these come out, I'm going to pop Chi-Ji. Conduit here, we're fine. I will say, I was expecting the rogue to be one of the tankier of all of us. Man is made of paper, it feels like. We got mass Void Infusion going out. Let me go and start spreading some pots just in case. We've done the Toad's Tea with Shayloons, just slam it. Drink up some Mana Tea. We have tentacles coming out. Got Chi-Ji for that. Pop defensive, cocoon someone. Very nice. Move in. In these hots, let's drink up a bit. Have revival here. Let me get some Shayloons off before I need a revival. Then we're gonna revival about halfway. Get Thunder Folk Tea coming in. Okay, I need a drink. I'm going to power pot this portion here. Okay. I'm gonna Conduit here and then Chi-Ji the stack. Ooh, I lagged there a bit. That would be so bad. I'm gonna pop a defensive here. Okay, yeah, that's why I like to Chi-Ji the tentacles more than Chi-Jiing that phase. Reapplied Enveloping Mist. Did not get to extend it with a Rising Sun Kick though, but now we just focus boss. Now I have Power Pot for our second intermission on next boss. Yeah, let me go ahead and repair before we run in.
I sense great despair
Alright.
emanating from within.
Tap food.
Lura.
Timer seems real tight here. I mean, it depends on how fast we can get through this boss. I mean, obviously, it's the final boss of the dungeon, right? But it depends on how fast we can, or how much we can burn during the burn phase. Really.
Such chaos. Such anguish. The way
Okay.
is open.
I have all my cooldowns except for revival. That's good. I pop Chi early. Send that thing on cooldown.
Naru falls into void this way.
I might conduit as we
Few
spin.
cases I know of have occurred when mortals.
I have 9 stacks of mana tea, full mana.
What
Try to get a few more mana tea stacks. Gotta drink IRL.
Such musings can wait, though.
Alright.
This entity must die.
We got this. We got this. Just don't panic. Anticipate the drops are gonna hurt.
Incoming!
Oh, tank. Not now. Please, sir. Please, good sir. What is going on with the tank here in this, man? Oh, we missed one. Oh, oh. Get some hot spread rounds, so I don't have to commit a cooldown here. Drink up. Let's give me some downtime on cooldowns. Which is nice. Power Pot's not going to come up during this phase. I'm not going to contribute as much damage, but we can do what we can do. I'm going to send the Thunder Focus to you, though. Gonna drink up a bit.
Incoming!
Power Pot time. Could have saved it for the burn phase, but I care more about keeping us alive to the burn phase than anything. Thunder Focus see through this. The conduit ready. I need to keep my tank up. Tank brother, I don't know what's going on in your land, but that was stressful. Now I'm conduit buffed here. It's probably not the worst thing ever. You might be able to down it. I'm just gonna Chi coming out of this phase if we see it. I usually really like to save my trinket for at the end of this. If you send your trinket in the last few seconds of this little phase, you get a big shield.
Look out!
Yikes. Please live. Please live, brother. Oh my goodness. Oh, that got close! That got so close. And we basically 4-manned the boss there. Goodness.
The void is a force of change, of transformation.
Planned it. It was not
Shadows
easy
are fluid,
at all.
ever shifting.
Not easy at all. I'm free. Look on the sky 20.
Feel the fallen
I bet that guy's been
waters
trying this key for so
power
long. Crazy, that wasn't like our last 19.
beckons me.
Okay, I still need to
You
slam some
stand on the
tins and
cusp of
stuff.
Destiny, Illyria.
Get my stuff
There will be
upgraded.
choices
We're
to
behind on
make
item level, but
and
we did it.
consequences
We
to
timed a
face.
19 seat. That dungeon's so fun to heal, though. If you can make it to the last 2 bosses, well, okay, if you can make it to the last boss is so fun. Hey, could you explain how to heal in raid? So, you keep your renewing mist on as many people as possible. And you cycle your renewing mist and rushing wind kick as much as possible, trying to just spread and extend your hots. Keep renewing mist just like rolling. In the meantime, you're going to be getting a lot of procs with Strength of the Black Ox. Use that whenever you get it. Cast enveloping mist. That'll also help your renewing mist count stay high. It'll just put a big hot on someone and shield some people. And then you're also going to be spot healing with Vivify. And that's going to be cleaving through all those. You're going to be benefiting from all those renewing mists by cleaving with invigorating mists. That's outside of your cooldowns. You also have to maintain your mana by drinking mana tea. Just don't let it drop too low. Now, your cooldowns, you're probably like, oh, well, how do you get such a high renewing mist count like at all times and stuff? Your cooldowns help you with that. So Conduit is a cooldown. You press it ideally when everyone's kind of stacked so it heals people. But you press it when you have enough people to hit with it to get value from it. But it also gives you a lot of benefits. One of the big ones is one that you play around a lot, Heart of the Jade Serpent. This gives you your Rushing Wind Kick and Renewing Mist back frequently. So as long as you have this buff up, you're going to have those 2 spells to press more often, which is going to help you keep your Renewing Mist count high. And the reason why I say Conduit gives you that buff is because it gives it to you doubly effective. So you're going to get that super generation of your Rushing Wind Kick and Renewing Mist hot. So after you press Conduit, you're going to channel it, let it do its healing. Then you're going to Rushing Wind Kick, Renewing Mist, Renewing Mist, Renewing Mist, Rushing Wind Kick, Renewing Mist, Renew. You know, you're just going to like cycle those 2 buttons over and over to really juice out your hot count. You also have Yulon, which when you press Yulon, it's going to last for 25 seconds, and it's going to make your Enveloping Mist cheaper, do more healing, basically, and quicker to cast. So when you press Yulon, this is like your big cooldown that you press. You're gonna like Yulon, enveloping until your Rushing Wind Kick comes off cooldown. You're gonna Rushing Wind Kick, enveloping until Rushing Wind Kick comes off cooldown. Rushing Wind Kick, and then once spot healing needs to be done, you can capitalize on all those hots by casting Vivify over and over, and then you can get back to that same cycle, enveloping, Rushing Wind Kick. And that's going to help you get a lot of hots out because every Enveloping Mist cast will give you a Renewing Mist for a short duration, and then all those Rushing Wind Kicks are going to extend them with Rising Mist. And that's kind of it. That's kind of the breakdown. You stay on top of those 2 spells, and you spot heal when spot healing is needed. You spread your hots around when you can. You stay on top of your mana. And that's it. Okay, guys. We've been streaming a bit. I haven't really played my monk in a long time, so it was nice to get back on the main. Get some keys knocked out. We got a 19 seat knocked out. That's a pretty big feels good key. But we can do a lot higher. Like, I feel so bad looking at this and seeing 18s and 19s. We can definitely be higher. So maybe I just need to put more time into it. But starting back, like tomorrow and the next day, we're going to be getting back to our normal grind of getting all the healers to all 15s. We're getting to the end game of it for sure. We have a couple knocked off the board, but we're at the point where all the healers are tackling 15s, which means that these dominoes are going to start falling really quickly. So stay tuned for that if you guys like this series that we're doing. It's getting into the finale, so be ready to hang out on Wednesday for stream time. Let's see. You said seat time type. Yes, sir. We did it. I'm doing the same as you're telling, but my mists is always down. My gear is 280, but HPS is maximum. It also depends on what content you're doing. Like, if you're mythic rating and you're healing 60 to 70, I would be like, okay, that is very low for mythic rating. But if you're like normal rating, heroic rating, there's only so much healing that can be done, you know. There's people who are solo healing bosses and getting like 140k HPS. You know what I mean? So there's only so much healing that can be done, but like I would have to take a look at your logs and stuff. So feel free if you want to post your logs in our Discord. Like myself and some others can take a look at them and see. But there could be something fundamentally that's missing. You know what I mean? But guys, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for hanging out with me on a Monday. I was kind of afraid to stream the monk. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't streamed the monk in a minute. I was afraid to see if you guys wanted to watch it, but you did. I think we had a fun little change of pace. You know, we got it out of our system. Now we can hop back on the series and blast it and get it over with. Before we leave, hop on over to Twitch. We're gonna raid another streamer, someone who has shown me so much support, raided me a bunch of times. So if you're watching on YouTube, I highly ask that you guys hop on over to Twitch. That way you can just show them some love and help return some love to them. So we're gonna raid Vlad, one of the goats of just WoW in general. If you don't know who Vlad is, definitely stick around. You're gonna like them more than me, so I promise you that. Let's see. Let's find Vlad. Where are you, Vlad? Mr. Vladaroni. We'll look him up. He's doing so good for himself. I have to type his name in. Okay, let's go ahead and raid Vlad, guys. I appreciate you so much. I'll see you guys. I might stream tomorrow. We'll see how much I'm able to get done outside of stream. But I'll definitely see you guys on Wednesday. So take care until then. Post your logs in my Discord. We'll take a look at them. I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all are amazing. Yeah, but like I said, Soul, I can tell you what to do, but looking at logs is really going to be where we can kind of like diagnose and stuff. But yeah, let's raid this other streamer. I promise you guys you'll like him way more than me. So let's get in there. All right, take care, guys. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, everyone. Bye, guys.